Good evening, Warrior fans. My name is Candace Allen, and I am joined by Mr. Tyler Brown. We're going to talk a little bit more to Tyler here in just a minute and introduce him and tell you why he's here. But first, on the floor, we are recognizing our seniors tonight. So I'm going to have those boys in the control room show you what's going on down there, and we're going to introduce you to our senior cheerleaders, our senior ball players. These wonderful students and their parents are getting lined up and into position at this time. We have Principal Greg Wilson at center court. He's accompanied by two of our underclassmen cheerleaders who are going to help recognize our seniors. These young people have spent countless hours in practice and have sacrificed their free time in order to make a contribution to White County High School athletics. We salute their hard work, loyalty, and commitment. The seniors would also like to take this opportunity to say thank you to their parents for their steadfast support and encouragement throughout their high school years. We are going to recognize our senior cheerleaders first. We have Alexis Hatmaker. She is escorted by Chris and Christy Wilson and Silas Hatmaker. Now we have Emma Kate Jones. Emma Kate is escorted by Jason and Kim Wilson, and she is the daughter of the late Rodney Jones. I would be amiss if I did not point out that Emma Kate is one of our Warrior Media students, so we are super proud of her. We now have Savannah Kelly, and she is escorted by Dallas and Amy Kelly. If you tuned in a couple weeks ago, we had Savannah on the show. We were interviewing her. Savannah has some really impressive ACT scores, so we're super proud of her.
Bailey Simpson.
Now we have Bailey Simpson escorted by Jimmy and Andrea Simpson. Bailey was our fall executive producer of Warrior Media. She ran the in-classroom show every single day. Obviously, she cannot help us too much in basketball or football because she is cheering.
Madeline Wright.
We now have Madeline Wright, who is escorted by Brian and Lori Wright.
And McKenna Young.
Next up is McKenna Young, escorted by Stephen and Kirsty Young.
Our senior cheerleaders.
And those are our senior cheerleaders, class of 2022.
Andy Haston.
We now have our senior Warriorettes, and first up is Andy Haston, escorted by Andy and Diana Haston.
And Elena Stiles.
We only have one other senior Warriorette, and that is Elena Stiles, and she is escorted by Brendan and Allison Stiles.
Our senior Warriorettes. Now our senior Warriors.
And now for our senior Warriors. First we have Jeremiah Gardenhire, who is escorted by Gary and Danette Gardenhire.
Escorted by Gary and Danette Gardenhire. Christian Kelso.
Kelso, escorted by Marshall and Angela Kelso. Next is Javen Strode, escorted by Stacy Rector and Jason Strode. And lastly, we have our senior manager, Keegan Quick, who is escorted by Dillard and Wendy Quick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 2021-2022 senior cheerleaders, Warriorettes, and Warriors. On behalf of all of the teachers, faculty, and staff of White County High School, I can tell you how proud we are of these students. It is hard enough to be an athlete, but to have some of the incredible academics that these students do on top of it is something to be proud of. So we want to brag on them any chance that we get.
Thank you.
All right, well, we have a few more minutes until game time, so I would like to formally introduce Tyler Brown.
Thank you.
He is going to be joining us tonight for the game. He will be accompanied by Adam Hitchcock. Most of you are familiar with Adam. Adam is a senior here at White County High School, and he is commentating most of our games with Mr. Keith Brown, who's a teacher here at White County High School, but he also teaches at Tennessee Tech, so he is not here with us tonight. So we have brought on Mr. Tyler Brown. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You have a history in media, so start there. Tell us about that.
Communications major at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, and got involved with play-by-play then. Started with the Chattanooga Mocs softball team. Went from there to spend 3 years in professional baseball, and then went back to college athletics. And so I've been in sports for more than a decade, and a lot of that's been dealing with ESPN Plus broadcast and getting that up and running with Jacksonville State University, which I was at for 5 years, and serving as a play-by-play director, play-by-play broadcaster there. And since I've moved to Sparta, I've helped out with Tennessee Tech and done a few games for them both on radio and ESPN, so I've been able to kind of stay in the game since I came back.
You were even there last night, right?
I was, yes.
Awesome. Well, that is something to be proud of. We are so excited to have you. I think that you're going to be a wonderful asset for Warrior Media. And at the beginning of the semester, a cool thing to note, how I found him, is he is married to one of our English teachers here at the high school, Miss Ashton Brown.
Right.
And is this her first or second year, remind me?
This is her second year teaching, first at Sparta. So
awesome.
We lived in Alabama for 5 years, decided that it was time to move back and be closer to family, and so we moved back this summer, moved back to actually Cookeville. She went to school at Tennessee Tech, and she knew the area really well, and so we're only an hour away from family, and so it gave us the chance to be close to home, and she was able to come back home and get a job that she wanted, and I had done the whole athletics thing for about 10 years, and it was time to kind of be off the road and be back and doing something normal too.
I understand. Something that's not the long hours. Is she liking it so far?
She loves it.
Oh, good.
Absolutely
I'm so glad.
loves it.
Most of us do. It's stressful and it's a lot, but man, as you can see, we are so proud of our students and we love to do that. So that's how I came across Mr. Brown, and he came during football season and actually helped us get set up. You kind of saw our football setup, and of course you just saw our setup for basketball too, and it's a lot different, isn't it?
Well, Warrior Media is awesome altogether, from football to basketball, and obviously baseball and softball is coming up too, so we'll get a chance to see that. But even just down to the morning announcements and the things that you guys do, it just blows me away that a high school program has this level of production value, and the people that are interested in doing it. It's something I wish I had had when I was in high school. It would have been a really great start for me, and so if there's anyone that is watching that's a student here at White County High School that's interested in getting into entertainment, whether it's production, play-by-play, being on the air as a broadcaster or an anchor or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Media is awesome for that, and I'm so jealous of her.
Well, I'm so glad that you think so. We are proud of it, and it is all about the kids. We even talked earlier, and I did not write down a list, so we're going to see if I can remember them all. But I do want to let you know who is running the show tonight as far as the students go, because it is a student-led production. So when something goes wrong, and it will, because it always does, if something goes wrong, you've got 16 and 17-year-olds who are troubleshooting that. Oh, thank you, Jake. And see how wonderful he is? He gave me a list. So these students are running this. They are fixing the problems in real time. They are creating these graphics that you see on screen. They're coaching us. We've got one of them in our ear that's telling us what to do and when. And then you've got cameramen. So as you can see in the control room, we have Jake Officer. He is our executive producer, and what that means is he just kind of makes the show come together. And not only is he the executive producer of our basketball program, but also of our morning announcements this spring. And they have been phenomenal. So like he alluded to that, if you have not watched them, I would definitely encourage you to. They are available live every single morning at 9:27 a.m. on YouTube. Jonathan Cranford normally runs our graphics for us. He is out tonight. He's going to be out for the remainder of basketball season at this point, I believe. But we've got some other awesome kids that are working tonight. We have Tucker Hampton on graphics, so he will be running those. You saw the graphics that they put up for the seniors as they walked out, so that was really awesome. On the cameras tonight, we have Riley Smith, Bryce Gomez, and Tyrone Harris. And then, of course, like I said, we'll be joining Adam back up here in a minute. I think he's hiding out over here on the stairs, hiding right now. I think that Adam's going to learn a lot tonight. I'm very excited to have you on board. And I hope he doesn't know this yet, but I am going to track him down to spend more time with the students as far as commentating goes for both football and basketball. I think that it'll be a great asset. But yes, student-led, they do a great job. Could not do it without them. So be patient with them and just know that this is class. You know, this is class time. They could be over there in the student section dressed up being crazy, but they choose to do this, and they are getting classroom credit for it. We have a partnership with Ben Lomond, an industry partnership that allows for us to give them that classroom credit. So it's really, really awesome. We have all kinds of industry partners and sponsorships that help us out. Jeff Barnes downstairs, who does our radio broadcast, he was just talking to my students about working with them for a podcast. Did you know we had a podcast?
I didn't know you had a podcast, but everyone has a podcast now, so why not jump into that too?
Exactly. We want to stay relevant in the kids' life. So if it is out there, if there is a type of platform, then we're going to try to be on it and meet those kids where they are. We have only released 2 shows. Our hosts of that podcast are Nia Powers, who is a junior basketball player that you'll see tonight, and Josiah Rushing, who is a junior manager of our basketball team. But they have got great chemistry and they are funny. So the last interview they did was actually with senior basketball players Jeremiah Gardenhire and Javen Strode, and it's funny. I would encourage you to go listen to that.
What's the name of it, and where do you find it?
Warrior Media Podcast, and we are available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts, so you can go either place and listen to it. But yeah, so we have all of those things. And like I said, Jeff Barnes downstairs, he has already offered to work with those kids as far as the podcast goes. So we are just thankful that our community loves our kids so much and helps train them, just like you being here tonight. We are very thankful for that. And then, of course, we have sponsorships because this stuff's expensive. So in order to be able to do a lot of this, we obviously have to have some funding. So tonight you'll hear from various sponsors. Our scoreboard sponsor is Farm Bureau Insurance, and we are so thankful to have them. I'm sure that you have noticed that they have been with us the entire season, football and basketball. One thing that we tried to add this year was instant replay. So we have added some instant replay. We've done a little bit more of that for basketball than we did for football. And sponsoring that is Landon Dickerson Realty. So we are so happy that Landon trusts us to try that. We are definitely still learning. That is one of those new things that we, like I said, each year we have a growth that we look at, and that's what we wanted to take on this year was instant replay. So thanks, Landon.
Well, being able to have those sponsors is huge because, like she said, it does cost a lot of money to have the equipment. Instant replay is huge. That's a machine that doesn't come cheap, and you have to have someone to run it too. And so having instant replay is such a huge gift for Warrior Media, and even just down to the scoreboard. The ability to plug into the physical scoreboard to have a live feed of the score and the game clock is something that a lot of people don't have. It's a luxury for Warrior Media, and so big thanks to all of the sponsors that make those machines possible.
Absolutely. Last year we had a little girl on a laptop that was entering score and time, and like just sitting out here watching the scoreboard. So it was a really, really big change for us. All right, it looks like our Warriorettes are about to enter the floor for warm-up. Not sure if the boys are going to be able to grab that before they get out. We are about 15 minutes from tip-off. The girls will warm up, and then we will show you the starting lineup as well.
So, Miss Allen, we can probably take a break, come back for the national anthem, and get things tipped off.
Yeah, that sounds great. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into Roy Sewell Stadium here in Sparta, Tennessee. Tyler Brown alongside Adam Hitchcock here to bring you tonight's action between the Warriorettes and the visiting Macon County Tigers. A really lopsided matchup tonight, Adam. You've got White County, who comes in at 20-4 on the season, 8-1 in district play, and then Macon County's kind of picking up the rear in District 7-3A. They've got a 3-20 matchup, rather record with a 7-3. 0-11 record in the district, and so I'm getting tongue-tied there, but right before we get started, what do you think the Warriorettes have to do to keep rolling and not let their guard down against a team like this?
Warriorettes really have to stick to their specialty, which is playing aggressive, playing fast, bringing high, intense pressure on defense, and just that usually works out for them, and that usually leads to a lot of fast breaks on offense. They usually get a lot of quick points. Usually between the Warriorettes, we don't see a lot of separation until around the third or fourth quarter, but tonight I think that'll be different.
So a little bit of information pregame. We're going to send it down to the court now where we're about to have our national anthem. Our national anthem singer tonight is going to be Shelby Gear, and the colors are presented by JROTC.
Rules of fair play. Each one is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of sportsmanship. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for standing as we honor America with the presentation of colors by the White County High School Junior ROTC. The right guard is Cadet Second Lieutenant Mackenzie Tuck. The American flag is being carried by Cadet Captain Seth Speck. The Tennessee flag is being carried by Cadet Command Sergeant Major Cameron Menard. The left guard is Cadet Corporal Elijah Price. Singing our national anthem tonight is Shelby Gear. Shelby's a junior here at White County High School and is a member of the White County High School Board Band. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Shelby Gear with tonight's national anthem. We have our colors presented by JROTC. Tonight's color guard from right to left. The right guard is Cadet Seth Lieutenant. The American flag was carried by Cadet Captain Seth Speck. The Tennessee flag carried by Cadet Command Sergeant Major Cameron Maynard. And the left guard was Cadet Corporal Elijah Price. And like we mentioned just a few seconds ago, just a few minutes away from tip-off tonight, Warriorettes are set to take on the Macon County Tigers, a district matchup between these two teams. White County, the number 2 team in all of 3A, 8-1 in region play, 20-4 overall this season. Macon County 0-11 in district play, 3-23 overall. They're ranked 60th in 3A, and so like we were talking about a lopsided game tonight, you were talking about how you can't let your guard down, you gotta let your special teams do their thing.
Yeah.
If you're Macon County, you don't have anything to play for but a win tonight, and there's a good chance that you can try to upset someone tonight going into the playoffs. And so if you're Macon County, what are you going to try to do?
They really just want to come in and play their hearts out. It's a really good experience to get the younger players practice against a very high-skilled team. And I definitely feel that they're going to try, as hard as they can. It'll probably be a close game, but all you can hope for is just have your shots hit and play some good basketball.
Starters for both teams are in. First, Macon County 3-23 on the season, 0-11 in district play. Leighton Kirby, number 14, will be starting at guard. Grace Degger, 22. Carly Ramsey wearing number 24. Cadence Waldron wearing number 40. And number 44, Natalie Green, the 5 starters for Macon County. On the other side of the court for the Warriorettes tonight, starting guard, a 5'6" senior wearing number 10, Andy Haston. Number 12, Nia Powers, a 5'10" forward, a junior, will get the start tonight, a Miss Basketball nominee, averaging 17.3 points per game this year. KB Frazier wears number 20. She's a guard, 5'6" junior, averaging 3.3 assists this year. Celeste Reed wearing number 23 is a guard, 6-foot sophomore, 7.5 rebounds for her per contest this year. And then Elena Stiles, who wears number 25, the 6'1" forward, a senior, has already signed to play at Freed Hardeman Post High School, Miss Basketball nominee this year. And she is averaging 2.2 boards per game. And Miss Allen told us just before the game, Elena Stiles tonight, 8 points away from 1,000, so 992.
All amazing players. I mean, honestly, they all contribute a major role on this team, and they all bring it when it comes to stats. They all have their, specialty when it comes to going out there. And to get a tip-off started, looks like Warriorettes will win it, and a nice fast 2 points there.
Elena Stiles wins the tip and goes ahead to Nia Powers. Powers with the first basket of the game, and White County goes ahead 2-0 to start things off.
Talked about that high pressure at the start of the game, and it's already worked out for the Warriorettes. It's really their specialty on defense. They've almost mastered their craft, and it's really exciting watching them play defense. It's really their strong suit.
Macon County with a turnover in the front court, a three-pointer coming here, bangs it, and that's good from Elena Stiles. That's 3 for her. She's now just 5 points away from 1,000 for her career.
Man, I couldn't imagine being 8 points away from 1,000 this game. She's going to be trying to look for shots, and I imagine that's, riding in the back of her mind. It's something that she probably really wants. It, marks her name down in the record books here at White County High School, but I'm sure her main focus is on the game.
Cadence Waldron misses her first shot, doesn't miss the second one, and a three-pointer there will make it a 5-3 game in favor of White County. Macon County on the board now.
Good spacing by the Warriorettes here.
Left wide open on the baseline. Can't hit the basket, though, and the Warriorettes will reset.
I believe the fire alarm's going off. Hope that's an accident, not an actual drill.
Alarms going off, lights flashing in the gym, but no one evacuating. And so, for now, we'll continue to play on as the Warriorettes lead 8-3 over Macon County. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Three-pointer coming from Macon. That one, an air ball missed.
Macon County not starting the game off too hot here. They've had a couple misses already. I'd say that air ball doesn't help their confidence, but they do get a block there.
Attempted layup swatted away by Natalie Green. Macon County back in possession, and you can see that the Warriors have eased up on the pressure. They'll allow her to get past the timeline.
Macon not making a lot of movement here, but they're starting to set up.
Kirby with the basketball is going to be fouled, and that's going to go against Nia Powers. That's the first foul against her and the first foul against the Warriorettes.
Macon County getting ready to inbound here. Drive in. Shot is off.
Ramsey will miss the layup attempt. They get another shot on the basket. That one hits nothing but the net at the bottom. Doesn't come through and will be out of bounds for Warriorettes basketball.
Warriorettes will bring it down the court. They'll look to get it to the corner. Back to the corner again.
They'll go inside there, and that one dribbled off the foot of Celeste Reed. Reed had a good look at it, and instead they'll give the ball right back to White County. They say that Macon County, the last team to touch it.
Yeah.
So an inbound to the corner, drive to the basket there, missed, grabs the offensive rebound, puts it back up, misses again. 2 offensive rebounds, and now a jump ball called, and alternating possession will give the ball back to Macon County. And so a couple of shots there, but Elena Stiles not able to come up with a basket.
Warriorettes really fighting for those second chance points. You know, with Elena Stiles in the paint, it's really hard to get a rebound over her. She's such a intimidating figure. I imagine Macon County is probably really worried about that matchup.
Ball thrown out of bounds. As you see that Carly Ramsey was under pressure, was trying to get the ball to the teammate in the corner, but that one will go off of a Warriorette defender and out of bounds, and so the Tigers with the ball back. They'll go to the corner right side, and that one tipped away. Nia Powers gets a hand on it and puts it out of bounds, and so Macon County will have to inbound for a second time in a row. Top of the key, driving the lane, goes up with the left hand. That one knocked away and out of bounds. Powers with
Macon County, their second inbound here on this possession alone. They'll get it to the corner. They'll try to make something happen at the top of the key. She'll drive. Gets locked up there, and the ref's going to call that.
And so that foul will go against number 10, Haston. That's her first foul, team second. And so early on in this one, 4:42 to go in the first quarter. White 2 fouls against them, Macon with none. Here's a fast break. Layup, right hand. That one doesn't go. Rebounded Warriorettes, though. They'll get a second chance. They'll put it back in. Dish it out to the wing. 3-pointer from the left side. That one misses, and Macon County will battle for the rebound. White County comes away with it. They'll go to the right wing, top of the key now to reset the offense.
Warriorettes really fighting for boards here. They don't want to give Macon County a chance early.
15-footer missed, but throwing it back up for the Warriorettes, Nia Powers, and that's 4 points for her tonight. 10-3. Warriorettes lead the Tigers. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Warriorettes bring high pressure, and that leads to an easy bucket down low. They weren't watching the paint there.
Wide open shot for Natalie Green, her first basket of the night. And Macon County with 5 points. 3-pointer from the left wing missed. Offensive rebound, Warriorettes. Deuce and damage.
And as we get ready for these free throws, we just wanted to give a big shout out to Big and Tall Tree Works. Big and Tall Tree Works is a full-service, licensed and insured tree company offering trimming, removal, and storm cleanup services. Give them a call for your free estimate at 931-316-0968 or 931-808-0430.
So Nia Powers hits the basket, and it's fouled, and so as it stands, 6 points for Powers, and she will head to the line to shoot the bonus as we come out of the timeout. Macon County has a timeout right at the basket, so looking to stop the momentum. The White County's built up 12-5 here in the first quarter with 3:40 to play.
You know, Warriorettes really a high percentage free throw team. I'd say they'll be looking to get the ball down low and try to get as many fouls as possible early. They're really great at getting into the bonus, honestly. They do it almost every game.
Like we mentioned before, Farm Bureau score report. Farm Bureau, of course, who sponsors the scoreboard at the bottom of your screen. Thanks so much to them for sponsoring our scoreboard and being able to keep you updated throughout the game. Broadcasters having to repeat it times. Basket there for Macon County, scoring that one, Carly Ramsey. That's her first basket of the night.
Warriorettes bring it down fast. They'll get it out. Great
Right
ball
corner.
movement here by the Warriorettes, just off.
Defensive rebound, Macon County bringing it on court. It'll be Carly Ramsey who has 2 points tonight. Ramsey, left side, shot up, that one off the front iron, a bit short. That one doesn't fall for Walrus. Nice pass there, under the basket, shot missed, defensive rebound, Macon County. Nia Powers with a shot at the basket, and a really good
steal
pass
there by Carly Gentry. That layup's just off, though.
Gentry misses the wide open layup, and Macon County comes away with the rebound. Candace Carter. Give to Leighton Kirby. And back to Carter, top of the key.
They'll bring a double team. Macon tries to get it into the post, and that's just off. Rebound for White County.
It's moving the ball left to right, a three-pointer up, and that one's nothing but net. Three-pointer for Nia Powers.
And that's why she's the leading scorer on this Warriorettes team. She makes shots like those all the time.
9 points for Powers off field goals, throw in the free throw, and she's already got double digits. Offensive rebound, another shot at the basket for Macon County. That one missed, and now a foul coming against the Tigers. As having a hand in there was Natalie Green. That's going to be her first foul of the night, and the first foul for Macon County. Correction, second foul tonight for Macon County.
Yeah, foul count sitting at 2-2 right now. Neither team really in danger, but they need to watch out for foul trouble here.
Both fouls so far against Macon County, both against Green. A three from the corner, that one missed. Offensive rebound, Warriorettes. Shot blocked. Warriorettes grab it again, and another basket for Nia Powers.
Warriorettes dominating the rebound category already. I mean, with all the second chance points they're going to probably have tonight, it's a wonder if Macon County can stay in this game if they keep playing like that in the paint.
White County brings pressure, but caught up in a foul. Whistle Reed will be her first foul, team's third. So Macon County will inbound at half court. 18-7.
Look like Warriorettes are trying to double team on the top of the key there. They will foul on the layup, and they'll send Macon County to the line for the first three throws of the game.
Foul is against Reed. That's her second in a row, and her second for the game. 4 fouls against the Warriors here in the first quarter. So the Tigers will inbound. A good pass under the basket. Gets the shot to fall and gets the foul.
Correction, now is their first time to the line.
Carly Ramsey with her second basket of the night. She's got 4 points and a chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. A question of how much time should be on the clock. 13 sits on the clock right now. The official over by the score table, and we'll see if they will put any time back on the clock. And they should put 1:30 on it. And it looks like that's where we stand. 1:13 on the clock after the reset. And now Carly Ramsey to the line for the free throw.
2 Warriorettes sitting back on the other end of the court right here. Probably looking to cherry pick, and they will. They'll get that corner three up, and they'll make that.
Corner three, good from Alana Stiles. And there is timeout on the court, as she has just become a 1,000-point scorer.
Amazing accomplishment for her. You can already see she is really emotional right now, and I must say I would be too. What a great accomplishment for such a young athlete.
She's hit 2 3-pointers and has cashed in another basket. She's got 8 points total on the night, right at for 1,000 points in her career. Congratulations to Alana Stiles. 1,000 career points for the 6'1" forward, a senior. Like we mentioned in pregame, she has already signed to play at Freed Hardeman after high school, and is currently a Miss Basketball nominee for the state of Tennessee.
Again, just an amazing player. You don't find many like her.
21-9, White County in front of Macon County with less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. Pass under the basket, they'll kick it back out to the left corner, and White County is going to knock that one out of bounds, getting a hand on it
Seems
for
like
the
Macon
Warriorettes was Ava Jones.
Seems like Macon County is really trying to attack the paint. They seem to keep putting it into the post. Doesn't quite work out for them there, but they're seeing that the Warriorettes are bringing high pressure at the top of the key.
40 seconds to play. Macon County looks like they're going to try to attack the basket here in the waning seconds of the first period. A three-pointer from the corner. That one misses. Rebounded. White County bringing it down court for the Warriorettes. Lexi Golden. Three-pointer up. Good. Triple coming from KK McDonald. That's her first basket of the night. She's got 3. Last play of the first, and that one's going to be out of bounds. That one off.
Warriorettes brought a double team there. Macon County tried to get it into the paint once again, but Warriorette was sitting there ready to tip that.
They'll go to the corner. Inside into the post. One-on-one battle, no good. That one ricochets off the iron, and Warriorettes will grab a defensive rebound as time expires in the first quarter. So 1, it's White County 24, Macon County 9.
At the end of the first, we want to give a shout out to Bell's Landscaping Services. Bell's Landscaping Services, White County and surrounding counties. Call for a free quote today at 931-224-7798. Again, we're appreciative of all our sponsors and Ben Loman for bringing you this broadcast. We say it every week and we'll keep saying it until I guess we run out of sponsors. We really appreciate them.
Nia Powers that quarter. 10 points to lead the Warriorettes in scoring. She has 4 field goals, 1 triple, and was one of the free throw line. Elena Stiles, a pair of pointers plus another pass. And then KK McDonald with 3 points as well. On the other side, you had Carly Ramsey with 4 points for the Tigers. Cadence Walrent had a triple, and then Natalie Green a basket as well. Your score after 1, 24-9, and we're set to begin the second.
Macon County really needs to get a hold of the Warriorettes shooting threes. I mean, that's been their main scoring tonight. They've hit a high percentage. Macon County's going to need to look to, probably play high, maybe with a 3-2.
Three-pointer misses, and that one goes off the foot of Macon's Natalie. And so it'll be County basketball inbound. And that one is just off the mark. Is shooting that one, Ava Jones, just a tad short. Lucky it goes off of another Macon player. Shot up on the inbound, and that one good. And 2 more points in the Styles.
Said, I'm not stopping at 100. I'm going to keep on going.
Styles with the field goal, and now a stripped ball, and that one's going to get just away from Lexi Golden as it goes out of bounds on the near baseline. County wiped the basketball. 7:25 to play here in the first quarter. The timeout is going to be called, and looks like Macon County is going to call a full timeout.
Macon County really needs to get a hold here. They're already down. It's 26-9 right now. Score update brought to you by Farm Bureau, but they're really going to need to focus up and get back in this game if they think they can have a chance at pulling off an upset here.
A quick correction for you from that first quarter. Elena Stiles with 9 points on the night. Rather, in that first quarter, Elena Stiles 3 threes, and then now, so far, the only scorer here in the second quarter, the basket. So 26-9 your score. Warriorettes ahead of Macon County, and it looks like the Tigers are going to take full advantage of this timeout. The Warriorettes already back out on the court with their 5. The Tigers wait for the first horn to break the huddle.
Speaking of Tigers taking advantage of something, right now the Warriorettes sit at 5 in the foul total. Macon County at 2. Macon County's probably going to look to get into the bonus, and maybe they can get a couple free throws down. They seem to be attacking the paint, so it's not completely out of the question.
Showing more ball movement than we saw in the first quarter is Macon County. They'll go across court. That one is tipped. Good hustle play there for White County's Carter Gentry.
Macon County ready to inbound here.
Good pressure applied, but Macon County comes away with the basketball.
Warriorettes bringing a lot of double teams. They're really just trying to pressure Macon County into making mistakes on offense. It's really working for them right now.
It looks like that one was a clean swat, but instead a foul's going to be called against Carly Gentry. That's going to be her first foul of the night. 6 fouls total for White County here, and at the line to shoot 2 for Macon County is Alexis Bandy.
And still put them up to 11. First time they're in double digits tonight.
Bandy knocks down free throws, her first 2 points of the night. So 26-11. With just over 6:50 to play here in the first half.
Warriorettes with great ball movement here, and that's another 3.
3 for White County. That one comes courtesy of Lexi Golden, her first bucket of the night. She's got 3 points.
You can tell what the Warriorettes have been working on in practice this week.
Drive to the basket there and a shot up, but that one misses and goes out of bounds, and so it'll be Macon County basketball. White County the last team to touch it. Inbound over top, and wide open shot at the basket missed, and a rebound for White County.
Again, and Macon County is still attacking the paint. They just need to hit their shots, and they can get back into this game. It's not too late for them.
Baseline back at the top of the key. They'll go baseline again. Dribbling it out, Nia Powers. 15-footer pop, no good. Offensive rebound. That one skips away momentarily, but White County comes away with the basketball. Ava Jones fighting for that rebound, and now jumping in again. White County, rebound and the putback for Powers. That's 2 more for her.
Another second chance opportunity for the Warriorettes. They just keep them coming.
And at this pace, Powers is going to blow her average out of the water. Another shot up. A good feed, and Powers with the layup. 2 more for her this quarter. She's got 4 in the second.
Warriorettes bringing a double team. Warriorettes, they always bring pressure, but I don't think they ever bring this amount of pressure. They know that Macon County is a very inexperienced team, and you can tell that Dodgen is trying to take advantage of that.
Ball stripped away. Powers, 1 man to beat. Puts it up with the right hand, knocks it down, and will get the foul shot. Powers with her 3rd basket of the quarter, and she's going to go to the line to shoot free. 18 points tonight for Nia Powers. Her season average is 17.3, so like we mentioned earlier, she has surpassed her season average and is well on her way to doubling that if she continues to play like she is here in the second as she knocks down the free throw.
With 5 minutes left in the second half, or second quarter alone, apologies, Warriorettes already have a commanding lead, and they'll look to add an even larger total of that. Last time, I think they scored around 75 points.
A foul coming against Macon County. It's against their number 32, Alexis Bandy. Bandy with the foul. Powers with another basket. On fire for White County. Macon County now 4 fouls on the night.
Warriorettes triple teaming right now, and they get another turnover.
Ball swiped away behind the back pass, but that one doesn't pan out. Macon County comes away with the turnover. Flip under the basket. Shot put up. Missed, but a foul called, and Natalie Green, who has 1 basket tonight, is fouled on the shot. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Warriorettes at 7 fouls now, and that'll put them in that'll put Macon County in the bonus. We'll look to take advantage of that, maybe cut down this lead a little bit.
Andy Hasty, well, that's her 2nd of the night. And at the line one. Shooting 2 is Natalie Green as she misses the first one. Second attempt on its way, that one good. 3 points for her tonight. And Macon County with 12 points since White County's 38.
Warriorettes to the corner for Haston. She's just off.
Missing from the left corner. Powers with the rebound, puts up a shot, but that one missed. And counting as Natalie Green for Macon County. Good ball movement. They go to the left wing. Shot up. That one misses. Rebound Green. But Green has that one go off of her hands, out of bounds, and the Warriorettes will have the basketball.
Your Farm Bureau score update right now is 38-12 with the Warriorettes up with 3:40 left in the second quarter.
Dribble drive. Kicks it out to the right corner. Powers on the feet. Shot up, that one is going to fall for White County. Basket for Celeste Reed. Her first bucket of the night and her first points here in the second quarter. 40-12. And things are already out of hand here in the first half.
Warriorettes bringing a lot of double teams. That's tipped away right there by Andy Haston.
Haston gets a hand in, knocks that one away, and White County will sub in 3, sub out 3. Reed off the court, as well as Powers and Elena Stiles. Drive to the basket, shot up and good from their number 24, Carly Ramsey.
Megan with a nice bucket there, and while they're shooting free throws, I want to give a big shout out to Big and Tall Tree Works. Big and Tall Tree Works is a full-service licensed and insured tree company offering trimming, removal, and storm cleanup services. You can give them a call and set up a free estimate at 931-316-0968 or 931-808-0430.
Bella Stiles, who just checked into the game, is rung up with the foul, and missing the extra free throw was Carly Ramsey, so no harm done for White County. It's going to be called for a foul, and that one is going to be against their number 24, Carly Ramsey, her first foul of the night. It's going to send a player to the
Second free throw up, and that's just off. Just tries to save it there, he can't quite get it. That'll be Macon ball.
I'm having a hard time seeing that number. Was that number 20 that made those shots?
Not quite sure. My contacts aren't working too well tonight.
I think that was Carly Beth Frazier on the free throw attempts.
I believe so, yes.
As that ball dribbles out. Macon County is going to retain possession, 41-14. The score, 2:29 to play here in the first half. And now the referee is going to give a warning to the Macon County bench.
You know, I must say I can't blame Macon County here. You know, if I was down this bad and started with only the second quarter, I'd be a little upset, but you have to keep a calm head. You have to keep your composure and hopefully just have this as a learning experience for your players going into next season.
And Crumble, top of the key, is able to dump it off. They go to the left corner, drive the baseline, and then kick it back out. Off your logo, right side corner. And eating up a lot of clock right here. Corner, shot no good, rebound. Macon County comes away with it. And now a battle for the basketball. Bodies hitting the floor. A jump ball is called, and it's going to be Macon basketball.
Sorry, I got mixed up. Been too many jump balls already.
So Gentry will check back in for White County. It's Macon looks to inbound and will. Skips away momentarily. Tigers able to come away with it. A near steal there for White County, and a foul is going to be called against Macon County, and it looks like it's going against their number 32, Alexis Bandy. Bandy does get the call. That's her second foul of the night. Warriorettes corner to the wing. Left wing now, back to the left corner. A three-pointer up. That one is good.
Ball movement by the Warriorettes is incredible. Macon County almost seems lost out there.
Three-pointer falls for Bella Stiles, her first bucket of the night. And it's 44-14.
It looks like that'll be a kick ball there.
Bella Stiles booted that one. If you watched the first game between these two teams, you wouldn't be surprised by the score. The last time these two teams met was January 14th up at Macon. White County won that one 76-35. The entire second half had a running clock, and so that one was over in a heartbeat.
And you know, right now with Warriors up 30 and only 6 points away from that 50 mark, if they keep up the pressure like they usually do, we're going to see a very high-scoring game here tonight, at least on the Warriorettes' part.
Ball in the left corner, knocked away. Warriorettes come away with it. Pass, good, under the basket. The shot misses. Offensive rebound for the Warriorettes. A battle for the basketball, finally pulled down by Macon. Natalie Green comes away with a rebound for the Tigers.
And they'll call a foul on KK McDonald there.
McDonald picks the foul, her first of the night. 9 fouls for White County means that Natalie Green is going to shoot the 1-and-1. So Green to the line, 1 for 2 this half, and she misses that one. Rebound of Macon. Green with the basketball, kicks it out to the wing. Looking for an open shot, Ramsey. Pulling away, shot up and good. White County with another basket. Lexi Golden with her second of this quarter. She's got 5 points here in the second half. Rather, second quarter. Shot up and missed.
Warriorettes are going to bring it down. They're going to try to get a last-second shot up. Tipped away by Macon. Farm Bureau score update at the end of the second quarter is 46-14. Warriorettes up. And right now, for your halftime interview, Miss Candace Allen and Miss Sydney Howard will be having a lovely interview about softball and middle school girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we have a special presentation. White County High School tonight provides a particular opportunity to introduce the basketball teams from the White County Middle School. Before we introduce the varsity team from the middle school, I'd like to let you know that with the sectional win last night, the middle school girls are going to the state tournament on Friday at Stewart Street High School. They're in the Final Four of AAA State Middle School team. Middle School, Tyra Bax, Gracie Clark, Devil Winningham, Lily Parker, Kylie Mormon, Lakeland Grassley, Hannah Haley, Cassidy Reed, Ashley Sanders, Hallie Floyd, Rayleigh Parrish, Riley Hudson, Abby Alford, managers Tori Price, varsity and JV coaches are Marshall Jackson, Terry Block, Katie Bray, and now the 6th grade girls basketball team, Maddie Austin, Olivia Brown, Clayton Burchett, Sadie Carpenter, Kyla Grove, Anna McCulley, Kira Morrison, Lady McElroy, Kylie Norris, Sarah Kate Peak, Willow Whitson, managers Hannah Key and Carly Lewis, the 6th grade are coached by Katie Bray. Ladies and gentlemen, the varsity JV and 6th grade girls basketball teams from White County Middle School. Congratulations to the varsity team and good luck in the state tournament on Friday. At this time, we'd also like to recognize White County High School softball team. Finished last year with a record of 22-12, the most wins in school history. Additionally, they were the co-district champs for the first time in school history. The region runners-up, which meant they had the first regional win in school history. The first sectional and sub-state appearance. They had the most home runs in school history, the most district wins in school history, and most importantly, for the first time in school history, they beat Cookville all 3 games. Let's see the softball girls: Savannah Jones, Sarah Parker, Hannah Kate Sims, Cassie Williams, Madison Holton, Gianna Wilton, Addie Abel, Pedro Parker, Ashley Phillips, Lourdes Northern, Taylor Roberts, Abby Freeman, Abby Guy, Riley Burnett, Allison Thomas, Savannah Barr, Ashley Rolander, Hannah Crawford, Emma Sloan, Tennille Baker, and Cameron McClatchy. The head coach, Jerry Roberts, assistant coaches are Glenn Sims, Martin Parker, and Jeremy Phillips. High School softball.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our White County Middle School girls basketball team who is headed to state this Friday, and our White County High School softball team. And like you heard Mr. Oswald, they have all kinds of accomplishments, and we are so proud of them. I am here with Sydney Howard. Sydney Howard is our 2022-2023, is that right? Is that how we say that?
I think that's right.
Yeah, she is our Teacher of the Year. So big congratulations to her. She's representing us at the high school level 9 to 12. So we wanted a chance to talk to Miss Howard about your success. So start by telling us, how many years have you taught here at White County High School?
This will be my 9th year. I have been kind of in a different range of grades. I started out in freshman academy. Mr. Swall has always made the joke that I had to move more than anybody in the school in my 9 years, but this will be my 9th year, and I teach 10th grade English for now.
Awesome. And then you are also the faculty advisor of Yearbook, correct?
Correct.
So tell us a little bit about that. What does that look like? How does that work into your school day?
Basically, in the fall, we have a journalism class, and I have 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. And we work on just producing everything that you see in the 248 pages of the yearbook. So.
Sounds fun and a little bit stressful, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
We do. Miss Howard and I try to work together as much as we can. Obviously, our jobs are very closely related, so our students work well together, and I like to think that we do too. So tell me a little bit about college. Tell me about your degrees. What did you go to college for? What all are you certified in?
My bachelor's degree was for English education, obviously, secondary. And then I got a master's in curriculum and instruction, actually teacher leadership, and then an EDS in administration and supervision.
Awesome. That is great. So administration is a goal.
I would say so, yes.
Absolutely.
Because my idea is I'm in my four walls right now, and if I can get outside of those four walls, I can help even more people. So.
Absolutely. So what's your favorite thing? What is your favorite thing about teaching?
I just love my career.
I know, me too. I feel the exact same way. I don't know that I would love this career at any other school.
Right.
I think that we have a great environment, and I think that we have great students as well. Miss Howard and I actually started together. We were in the little new teachers group when we first started. So we've kind of gone through this together, which has been a blast. I also started in English and then kind of went the journalism route too. So it's been great working together and seeing all of the growth. What about any advice to new teachers? If we got any of our former students who are sitting there at home, they're in college right now, they've gone to school to become a teacher, what advice would you give them?
I would say that just not listen to the naysayers. I had a lot of people, and I'm sure you did too, that told me, no, you don't want to be a teacher. You don't want to be a teacher. And I feel like that's just doing a disservice to our job. And we need more great educators. We need more people who are here because they love kids and they want to do good things. And we can never have enough of that.
Absolutely. That's part of the motto that our director of schools have given us, which is love kids. And that's my favorite part of it. That's my favorite part. And that part that I feel like I probably am the best at is I love to show up for these kids every single day. So congratulations on Teacher of the Year. For those of you who don't know, that is something that is chosen by her colleagues and our administrators. So that's a really big deal. She is very well respected among her peers, among her administrators, and now there's a lot of paperwork involved.
That's right. I'm pretty sure they're going to find out it was a mistake any day now.
Well, enjoy all your paperwork. We are super proud of you. We're going to give it back over to Mr. Tyler Brown and Adam Hitchcock for the second half of the girls' game. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, me and Mr. Brown, not my Mr. Brown, but a different Mr. Brown, are back. Getting ready to start the third quarter. Warriorettes up by a quite substantial lead, and to not take their foot off the pedal.
46-14 here at halftime, and we're just underway here in the second half. Make sure to get the papers in order.
Macon County, they moved the ball, around better there that first possession to start the third. And they have most of the game. They just couldn't quite finish.
I felt like Macon started off very slow. Looked like they weren't sure who to pass it to, but near the end of the first, especially near the start of the second quarter, really fast ball movement. Seemed like they had a good game plan. They had some open looks at the basket, but it just didn't seem like they had more time.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely seem like they didn't have the best start to the game. And, some teams are like that. I think it's all about, the mentality that the coach tries to create with his team. It doesn't seem like they have a very defined identity like the Warriorettes do, but, I mean, they'll try, and hopefully they can take advantage of, if the Warriors have maybe some third quarter woes, maybe they can take advantage and cut this lead down.
So a tie up for the basketball, and the Warriorettes will come away with the jump ball. So possession arrow goes back to Macon County after that. A three-pointer up, and that one was a little too strong. So good keeping that one in bounds somehow. Macon away with a steal, and a good chance of a foul is going to be called against the Warriorettes. That one's going to be KB Frazier. And that was about the only way that Frazier was going to prevent Macon County from getting a wide open layup.
Yeah, as Coach Dodgen, you know you got to be happy with that one. It's better that, you know, she takes the foul there than giving them a wide open layup.
Natalie Green, a wide open shot at the basket, just missed. And she seems to be who has got most shots on goal for Macon County tonight, but just been a tad off target. If they're hitting 50%, they're in the 20s right now, but so far Macon no luck from inside the 15-foot mark. And there is Celeste Reed with the basket for Macon County. First basket of the second half for either team. And Celeste Reed with 4 points on the night.
Macon County working around up top. It doesn't seem like they can you know, penetrate the defense right here, but they'll drive, gets double teamed, take sort of a long three, and that one's just off.
So the three ball misses, and White County comes away with the basketball, throws up a contestant shot, and knocks it down. Mia Powers with another basket for White County, and she is the Warriorettes' leading scorer tonight. 3 points tonight for Mia Powers, her first basket of the second half.
Again, more double teams from the Warriorettes. They know that they can bring, you know, a lot of pressure and make Macon County mess up. And I think they're going to stick to that game plan as they've pretty much been doing the rest of the season, honestly.
Harley Gentry back into the game for the Warriorettes. Is Andy Hasted.
Still there by the Warriorettes.
Driving to the basket, throwing up the right hand. Another one for Nia Powers.
Looks like Macon County tried to get the charge there, but Nia Powers successfully avoided it, and she'll be sent to the line.
So Powers 2 baskets in this half, and she's going to go to the line for the top for the free throw line, and almost makes it 3 of 3, but a late violation against Macon County, and she's going to get the second line. Give a warning to the Tigers' Natalie Green, who stepped over the line before the shot fell.
Just a little too jumpy there, and
Powers on the second attempt, it's good, and she's now 3 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Driving baseline, a shot up, and that one misses.
Macon really just trying to attack the paint, and it's not working for them. I know they haven't been very successful from 3, but I mean, they might need to look to the 3 ball, score more points, and hopefully try to cut down the lead.
Baseline jumper, that one just misses, and a fight for the rebound and a tie up, and it's going to be Macon County basketball. That was a pretty shot coming from Elena Stiles. He came up just a tad short, though, and off the front iron, and that's when the Warriorettes and the Tigers started scrapping. Get the ball and got tied up for the jump ball.
And 2 subs in here for the Warriorettes. You'll probably, I mean, if I was Coach Dodgen, I would take this as a great opportunity to get some of your younger players in. I know they're losing 3 of their 5 starters at the end of the season.
Ball tipped out of bounds. That one goes off of Lexi Golden. So they will have basketball and inbound on their own base. Out beyond the arc. That one tipped away. Corralling it, White County, a nice pass there at the end. The layup just misses. Rebound again. Reed, she puts it up and in.
Great effort there by the Warriorettes on the fast break. Good ball movement. Doesn't quite get the first shot, but they're fighting for those second chance points.
Reed grabs the offensive rebound, puts up the shot, gets fouled. That's 2 baskets for her in this half. Now headed to the line for the first time tonight, and it's good. 7 points tonight for Celeste Reed. 5 coming here in the third quarter.
Macon tries to drive. They'll send it to the corner, and that's out of bounds. Looks like it'll still be Macon County ball.
Yep, so Macon County is going to rebound from their left wing, right in front of their bench.
That's tipped
away and out of bounds, and almost a fantastic play, KB Frazier.
What a shame.
Frazier, a good job of getting in to break up that play, but that one just got away from her. Now Macon County is going to have to end on from half court. They'll inbound to Green. Green deep. That one goes over the head and out of bounds.
Tries to lob it in there. It's just over, and it's a costly turnover for Macon.
The ring target when it goes out of reach, and so White County with the basketball. Green knocks it away, and that'll be the first steal that she's had tonight.
Macon trying to make something happen. They'll send it over to the other wing. They'll drive in, mid-range shot, and pretty much contested by half the defense there. Doesn't get it to go, and that's Warriorettes ball.
Yep, Alexis Bandy with a good look at a 15-footer misses, and now White County fires up a 3, and that one misses as well. Lexi Golden misses just a tick short on that one, and Macon County is going to rebound.
Macon County
56-14, your score on the Farm Bureau scoreboard. 3:15 to play here in the third quarter.
Good tip and still there by the Warriorettes. Fast break, and that's blocked by Macon.
Good job there of getting hands on it for Macon was Alexis Bandy, and Macon County comes away with a loose basketball. And now what could be a turnover on the right side of the court. We'll see who it's called against him. It is Macon County who gets the foul called against them. That's Carter, who ran into the Warriorette in possession. That'll be her first foul tonight, and for Macon County, their third in this half. Sparta with just 2. 3-pointer from the corner. That one off. Reed with the rebound and the putback.
Good bucket there by Reed.
She's got 7 points here in the second half, 9 for the game. Drive to the basket, and Reed is going to be rung up for the foul, it looks like. No, instead it's KK McDonald who draws the foul. That's her second of the night, and now both teams with 3 here in the second half. Loose basketball picked up by Macon County. Now another foul coming against the Warriorettes.
Macon County ready to inbound again here, looking to make something happen. Their offense has been just stagnant all night.
The Jones called for the White County foul. Shot on basket. Offensive rebound, another shot at it. That one missed as well. 2 good looks for Alexis Bandy, but can't cash in. And now a foul coming against, no, instead traveling against White County. First, I thought they were going to call a foul against Alexis Bandy, but instead, Tennessee Tech, rather, White County taking too many steps to the basketball. There's no telling how many times tonight I'm going to call them the Golden Eagles and Tennessee Tech just because of the quick response.
I was about to say that. I know that I heard you you broadcast for Tech occasionally.
A turnover against Macon County. Carey, the call against Leighton Kirby. So White County will inbound.
Macon just leaving Andy Haston wide open from the corner. She's off, but that's a dangerous look.
Yep, the three-pointer too strong.
Or not Andy Haston, Lexi Gold. Apologies.
Back out to the top of the key against Macon. Man-to-man plays White County's defense.
A lot of double teams, honestly.
Three-pointer, good.
Nice three there. Contested and still makes it.
Aiden Kirby with Macon County's first basket of the second half.
A little bit of a butterfinger play there. Just couldn't quite get couldn't quite get her hand on the ball.
It had been 6 minutes since the last time Macon County scored a basket, and Layton Kirby hits a three here with less than 2 minutes to play third quarter.
Macon County really experiencing the third quarter woes, but I mean, they've been experiencing woes all game.
Three-pointer from the corner comes up short, rebounded, and a jump ball called, and it's going to be White County basketball.
Your Farm Bureau score update sitting at 58-17 Warriorettes with just 45 seconds left in the third.
Loose basketball, White County comes away with it. Double teamed, as you were mentioning earlier, Adam, a 15-footer. No good. It's a rebound, Warriorettes, and now the putback is good. That one coming courtesy of Carly Gentry.
Macon County down by 43 now. It has not been a good night, and it's not a night they want to remember, but it's a night that they can learn from. It'll be great experience if they can get some of their younger players in, people that are going to play for 2 or 3 years.
Macon County had Alexis Bandy cutting to the basket. White County able to pick off the pass. Warriorettes get a shot up, they miss, and now fight for the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball in favor of the Tigers. And so the last play of the third quarter will go to Macon County. Instead, a turnaround jumper for White County after a battle for the loose basketball. The three-pointer doesn't fall, though, and that's your score at the end of the third. White County 60, and Macon County, who scored just 3 points in the third quarter, 17.
From your point of view on here, what do you think Macon County can do better next game to maybe work out some of the issues that they've had tonight with turnovers and a lot of missed shots?
Hope that Nia Powers isn't on the other team. She's got 26 points tonight. She's been fantastic for White County, averaging 17.5 points coming into the game. I don't think we're going to see her much in the fourth quarter, but she's nearly double her game average.
Yeah, I'd say that'll bump up the average a little bit.
And then Celeste Reitz had a really good game as well. She scored just 2 points in the first half. Here in the second half, 7 points, so 9 total for the game. She's had a really good game. But again, I don't think Reitz going to be one that we see for the rest of the game either. This one, 60-17 game, way out of hand. You're going to see the bench get a lot of action here, and White County's going to kind of coast the rest of the way and try to finish up these last 8 minutes in a hurry.
Yeah, definitely a chance to get some of the younger players experience. And I know riding the bench may suck sometimes. Trust me, I've done it. But it really is a great learning experience in moments like this.
Carly Gentry starts the scoring for White County in the fourth quarter on a three-pointer. Her second basket of the night. She's got 5 points tonight for White County. And now a foul coming. And it's going to be against Warriorettes. Piper Price called for the foul. That's her first of the night. And for White County, their fifth.
Tip ball there and a steal. Nice, easy layup for 2.
KK McDonald on the layup. Her second basket of the night. It's got 5 points as well. 65-17, 7 minutes to play.
Playing a high-pressure defense here. Macon County fumbling with the ball. They're trying to get something to happen, but honestly, I mean, the well might have run dry tonight. They can't quite get anything to go down.
Shot up, that one falls just short. White County is going to come away with it. All alone by herself, and the basket good.
Warriorettes really capitalizing on those fast break opportunities tonight.
Piper Price with the link, her first basket of the night. She's got 2 points. White County came into this game riding a 7-game winning streak and had won 9 of their last 10, and it looked like, obviously, that the Warriorettes are going to stretch their winning streak to 8 tonight. Last time this team lost a game was on January 11th. They fell to number 6 Livingston Academy on 62 to 55. Since then, they've rattled off 7 games in a row. They're going to make it 8 tonight.
A tough loss against Livingston Academy. They really, tried the hardest, couldn't quite get that night, but overall in the season, they've been phenomenal.
And coming near the end of the season, that's going to be a big game as White County is first place in the district right now with an 8-1 district record. Livingston Academy is 8-2. White County still has 2 games to play. Livingston Academy only has 1 after tonight. They are taking on Upperman tonight. The only game that Livingston Academy has left to play is Stone Memorial. White County, on the other hand, is going to have to take on number 20 with Cumberland County twice in 2 days coming up later this week.
And that'll be a very interesting matchup there. She said with Livingston and Stone, Livingston's going to have a hard time. I know the Warriorettes had a hard time with Stone the last time they were here, but thankfully we pulled out the dub.
White County right now first place in the district, number 2 overall in the state of Tennessee, Class 3A, as the battle for the basketball goes to favor Macon, and now a basket and foul. And so Macon County with a chance to complete the 3-point play. White County first place, 8-1. Livingston Academy ranked to number 6 in the state. They are 8-2. Tonight they are at Upperman. Number 21 Cumberland County sits 3rd place at 6-3. They are at DeKalb County tonight. Number 8 Upperman, who sits in 5th place, in 4th place, is 5-4. They are taking on Livingston Academy tonight at home. DeKalb County 4-6. They are at Cumberland County. Stone Memorial has a tough one tonight. They're at number 6 Knox Webb. And then, of course, Macon County 0-11 year playing here on Warrior Media, losing 67-19 to White County.
The Farm Bureau score update right now is sitting at 67-19 with 4:50 left in the 4th. Macon County, I'm pretty sure they want this game to be over with. Pretty sure they just want to go home, but they really need to understand that this is it's a great learning experience. I know it's never fun to get beaten badly, but at the end of the day, you go back, watch film, and you see what you're doing wrong. Sometimes it takes a bit of high-level competition to really show you your major flaws.
They've had 23 learning experiences this year. They've lost 12 in a row. The last win was on December 30th against Greenbrier, when the Tigers won 7. The only other 2 wins they have this year, they beat East Robertson and Hillwood, putting together a 3-game win streak there at the end of December, but have not had much luck after that. They'll finish the season having played 16 top 25 schools. Their last game was a 56-32 loss to Stone Memorial on Friday.
And you see Macon County getting ready to sub in 5 new players here, sending out the reserves.
And they have to hurry, too, as we're at 69-21. That means that there is a running clock. And so with 3:55 remaining in the game, that is a true 3:55 with no stoppages. The next game on tap for these 2 teams. First for Macon County. Thursday, they are at home to take on number 2 Clay County, the number 2 team in all of Region 1A, or rather Class 1A. And then coming up for White County, Friday, February 11th, right here at Sewell Gymnasium. They're going to host number 21, Cumberland County. And then the very next day, Saturday, February 12th, they're going to travel up to Cumberland County for a rematch to finish out the regular season. So a couple of tough games on the schedule for White County when it's going to matter the most. With White County 8-1 on the year, Livingston Academy 8-2.
Nothing that the Warriorettes can't handle, though. They're honestly a really phenomenal team, thanks to the brilliant mind of Coach Dodge and the hard work of all the players.
White County pressure over near the corner. That one knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be off of the Macon County player. No, off of Kyra Gregory. And White County's going to have the basketball at 2:40 and clock rolling. 69-23. White County put up 76 last time these two teams met. That allowed 35 Macon County points.
With 2 minutes left here in the fourth, game almost over with, do you have any real final thoughts on both teams?
Well, White County came out, did what they had to do. Didn't play down to competition. Kept their eyes on the prize, excuse the cliche, and did what they had to do to get a home win tonight. On the other hand, Macon County, a team that only 11 into this one, they had really nothing else to play for except for to play for an upset. White County doesn't have too much confidence. They're not overconfident. They come in, they get the job done, and they walk away with a win.
Yeah, always very professional when it comes to getting out on the court. They take everything from practice to workouts to rest very seriously, and it clearly shows every night they show up on the court.
It's very easy to have a team like Sparta's. That three is off, and White County grabs the offensive rebound, a couple of shots at the basket, no good, and finally Macon County comes with teams like White County has a very good record. Down the stretch, 8-1, you've got Livingston Academy, who trails you by just a half a game, but you start thinking about the next game a little too much and forget about who your next opponent is. And then you have someone like Macon County that comes in and can sneak up on you.
Yeah, definitely important for Warriorettes to keep their head with the last few games of the season coming up. Them entering into the playoffs, they'll be taking it very seriously, as they always do, and as they always should.
First jump ball, Macon County comes away with possession. 40 seconds to go and rolling. Good hustle there from the Warriorettes as that one was out of bounds. Still giving it her all here near the end of the game is Kennedy Bill and Sullivan.
You know, and you said giving it their all. I know that some people believe there are unwritten rules in basketball. It's like, when the game's almost over and you're up that much, you need to just drain the clock out. Not a big fan of that. I think it makes the game boring. I want to see, players compete till the very end. I really want to see them, try to succeed even when it comes down to the last seconds.
As time expires, that's your final score. White County is going to win this with 70-23. Your lead score tonight for the Warriorettes. Team with 26 points. Also threw in a three-pointer and 3 good free throws. She was perfect 3 for 3 from tonight. So you get one out of your way. Coming up next are the men, and I'm afraid it's going to be much of the same. We'll take care of business like the Warriorettes did.
Yeah.
But you never know what Macon County can do, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. We've got a couple of interviews coming up for you here in just a few moments, so we're going to take a quick break here at halftime and be back in just a few moments.
Yeah. I will see you after our Payless fast break, and I hope to have a good game with the Warriors.
Welcome to the Payless Fast Break interview. Tyler Brown alongside boys head coach Mark Sims of the middle school basketball team. Coach, I know you guys had a fantastic season this year. First overall seed, rather number one seed going into the sectionals this year. Just your overall thoughts on the season and the success that you guys enjoyed.
It was a fun year, good kids. It obviously ended sooner than what we would have liked, but we had a good regular season, went into the tournament, played really well in the tournament, got beat in our conference championship game by Upperman, who's still in they're actually in the semifinals of the state tomorrow, really good team. We played some good competition. We had Rockville this year, played Oakland this year. Just to name a few, and the kids responded and they played well, and so I was happy with overall.
How important is it, do you think, to have a middle school program feeding into the high school program? There's still counties in Tennessee that either don't have a middle school or they don't have a program, but how much of an advantage is that for White County to have a middle school program going into high school?
It's a huge advantage. White County's a special place, really. I've been coaching high school prior to this in Monterey, and I would talk to my co-workers there and the other coaches around, and we would talk not only about the middle school but the elementary program that we have here in Sparta, the Sparta youth basketball, and I would tell them about the turnouts that we had even for the elementary school tournaments. And at the middle school parking lot, you can't even get into the parking lot. There's not a space to park hardly on championship night, and so that, and then going into middle school, having a good middle school program. The administration's great. It really means a lot, and for these kids once they get to high school.
Give us a preview of the future Warriors and what I'm seeing out here in just a few years.
I wish I could tell you that's going to be on Coach Mitchell there. But I can tell you this: we've got a really talented middle school team. We've got some size, we got some good guards, a good mixture of kids, and they all seem to, the majority of them seem to really work hard, and they want to do the right things, and so that obviously gets you off on the right foot. So hopefully they're going to do well. I'm sure they will.
How closely intermingled are the two programs as far as the high school program with the middle school program? And those players get to see each other a lot?
The players get to see each other some. My middle school guys, they know the high school guys, and high school players know the middle school. But me and Coach Mitchell have a good relationship. I've known him for years, and so. Me and him talk a lot. I try my best to do things that's going to help him out and get the kids prepared for what they're going to see at high school as far as, defenses and a little bit of offense that he likes to run, and try to get them ready for him is our main goal.
As compared to, I think, your elementary school leagues, I don't feel like those do a good enough job of getting you ready for the high school hate to play, but middle school is perfect for that. Tell me about what you've been able to do at the middle school level as far as getting them ready for high school. And do they really have a big, I guess the best way to put it is like a growth spurt? Is there any time that they use there that they have to adjust to quickly, or does that middle school program give you a better jump into high school?
Well, I noticed more so this year because I got to watch our 6th grade play, got to watch our JV play, got to watch our varsity play a lot. And, the speed of the game gets a little bit fast.
conditioning is just a part of the game, running up and down the court for 60 minutes. But you take a look at a lot of kids getting into the gyms earlier these days. What's kind of your philosophy on that? At what point is it a good time to kind of introduce them to that and begin lifting weights? Or is there a good time to do it until you get to high school?
Right. You know, you can read different articles about that sort of thing and get kids some ideas. We did start with some weight training this year with our JV and varsity 7th, 8th grade both. We got started with some weights this year, and they actually worked really hard. They really enjoyed it. They kind of bought in. That was one of the funnest times of the year for us. Pre-season, getting ready, working out, and it's fun to see those young guys, you know, in here when they walk by a mirror, you know, but you know, it's all important to, again, it's just like, you know, defense and offense, not being labeled, being more than anything.
So at this point in the season, when do you guys begin looking toward next season and begin prepping? And at what time will you be starting to hit the gym and kind of start conditioning again?
Myself, I'm already trying to do some stuff. I've got a lot of guys that play multiple sports, which is awesome.
So if you're a middle schooler watching this, or if you're the parent of a middle schooler watching this, how do they get in contact and how do they become part of the team?
Well, if you're got an elementary school kid that's moving up to maybe 6th grade next year, those tryouts, we always have them the last day of school. So.
Well, Coach Sims' mic died, but Coach, if you want to, you can talk into this one. Let us know how those interested in playing can do so.
All right, I'm back on. So if you're a elementary school kid that's coming up to play 6th grade next year, we'll have our tryouts on the last day of school, and the JV and the varsity tryouts will be sometime in March. We haven't decided on a date yet, but the kids that are at the middle school, it'll be announced in the announcements at school, and obviously you can call the school and find out when the tryouts are going to be and that sort of thing.
That's Coach Mark Sims. Coach, thank you so much for joining us on the Payless Fast Break. I appreciate the interview, and good luck to you guys the rest of the way.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be back in just a few moments for the start of tonight's game between the Warriors and the Tigers of Macon County here on Warrior Media.
starting lineups. First for Macon County, starting for Tigers, number 1, Ricky Driver. Number 2, Hayden Wicks. Number 4, Zach Borders. Number 10, Dave Borders. Number 24, Ray Brooks. Adam Dandy.
Back inside Royce Wool Gymnasium tonight, where we're just a few moments away from the start of tonight's second matchup between the White County Warriors, who enter the game with a 15-day record, 5-4 in the district, against Macon County, who is 3-20 on the year, with an 0-11 mark in district play. And so this one could be a lot like the first game we had a few minutes ago at which we saw the fourth quarter clock roll the entire time. But again, Macon County, not a lot to play for at this point. They're just trying to go out there and get their first district win. And so is that something, if you're White County, that you feel like you have to worry about?
Of course, you know. You have to, I mean, the underdog is always hungry, is a good saying. And I definitely think they're going to have to watch out for Macon County. But then again, with such a talented court, especially on senior night, we have a lot of the older guys coming in. Right now we have in Christian Kelso, Javen Strode, Thomas Paul, Jake Davis, and Jeremiah Gardenhire. 3 of those are seniors, and 3 of those are really good people. Well, all of them are, but the 3 seniors are, you know, they're really good guys, and I think they're all 3 deserving of playing time, despite not getting it too much in the regular season.
And the exact opposite of the Macon County girls team, this boys team is very deep, and they're going to get the first points on the board tonight. Scoring is Brady Brooks for Macon County.
Thomas Paul gets called on the travel there, and he'll hope to avoid that for the rest of the game. Something that he's usually not, you know, he's not too bad about traveling. He really doesn't get calls like that too often, but it was not a good start the first, not even 30 seconds into the game.
So Brooks leads off for Macon County with the basket. Turnaround jumper. Brooks again misses. Rebounded White County. Three-pointer from the corner.
Davis just off there.
Driver on the rebound, and now a travel called against Macon County and a turnover.
1 on each team already. Not a good start.
Driver, Wicks, Gordons, Game Gordons, and Zach Gordons. And then Brady Brooks, your 5 starters for Macon County.
Davis to Paul in the corner. Back to Davis. Davis looks like he's going to drive. Thomas contested, and that's in. Beautiful shot there from Thomas Paul.
Thomas Paul puts the first points on the board for White County, and the Warriors go ahead 3-2.
Good steal there. Both teams managed to get a lot of those tip steals into fast breaks, or at least the Warriorettes did. It looks like the Warriors are going to have good luck with that too.
Paul nearly kept that one in bounds, but it got away from him over there near the Macon County bench and goes out of bounds, and so the Tigers will have the basketball.
Low post out to the corner. That's off.
Three-pointer missed by a driver and a foul coming.
They'll get him with the over the back there.
Yep, the push called against Brooks. That's his first foul, and the first of the night for Macon County.
Looks like Macon's trying to run a high press, but the refs are going to call something there. It looks like that's on Macon. Shame Paul was driving there. I'm sure he didn't want that to get called. I'm pretty sure he had a wide open lane.
Another foul against Macon County. That one goes against Bordens. That's his first foul, wearing number 10. Second of the night for the Tigers.
ball. Really the main scorer, the main guy, he gets it done every night. And a tussle there on the rebound.
Javen Strode drives the baseline. Can't get it to fall, and the Warriors called for a foul. Strode is going to be rung up. That's his first of the night, and White County's first as well.
Macon County loses the ball there, and that'll be Warrior ball. Macon County trying to run a high press here, but probably won't run it as good as our Warriorettes.
Three-pointer from the right side, way short, and the crowd is going to chant air ball after that one as that one goes out of bounds.
And, you know, a lot of Warrior fans here tonight, not many Macon fans. I know it's a bit of a drive, but, you know, usually we see teams turn out more.
And you would expect a good home crowd on senior night for the Warriors.
Yeah, of course, a lot of their, you know, schoolmates and friends here to support them. They'll get to Jake Davis to Strode. Strode with the three, that's off. There's Kelso with the rebound. Paul drives mid-range, and that is just off.
Just misses the 15-foot jumper, and White County will be called for a foul. That's Kelso who is in on the hold, and that'll be his first foul of the night. And I think I finally have most of my book filled out. 17 players on this Macon roster, and I don't know that they're all dressed out, but they are very deep compared to their women's team.
Yeah, and Warriors have a lot of backup players. They have a JV team. I know a couple of the guys on there. But, I mean, honestly, their starting lineup and even their backups, I mean, they're full of talent.
The Macon women's team had just 10 players active tonight. One was scratched out. Look pass, that one's stolen away as Bordens comes away with it for Macon County. Still a 3-2 game. Not a tough scoring in this one so far. A three-pointer up and misses from Borden. And White County will let that one trickle out of bounds, and they will take over under their own goal.
Turnover there by the Warriors, Macon on the fast break, and quite a questionable play there.
Jacob Richmond, a no-look pass, and that one skips out of bounds. His intended target was Thomas Paul, but Paul not able to track that one down, and now a timeout is called.
Low-scoring game, almost 5 minutes in, and we're only sitting at 3-2. Brought to you by your Farm Bureau score update.
So far, the only basket scored in White County is the three-pointer from Thomas Paul. And then Brooks got the scoring started for Macon County. He hit the first basket in just 15 seconds in. And since then, Macon County is scoreless.
Both teams kind of off to a cold start right here. You know, the Warriors have had some troubles this season, but it's nothing that they can't handle. They play very high-level competition, and they really bring it every night.
White County avoids a foul, a pass down low, up and in, good, Jake Davis.
Jake Davis down, though. Landed hard there on his side. It's not looking great.
It's holding his wrist, and it looks like it's his left wrist, and he is in pain. A hard foul, Jake Davis, the junior guard. A breakaway. A good pass to him, goes up and hits the basket, but comes down hard. And as he walks off the court under his own power, he still holding that left wrist with his right hand, and he's going to be walked off the court.
Yeah, never a good look when you're holding your wrist like that. I mean, but we do have a great medical staff. We have University of Tennessee's finest, Brent Ryan. He coached with Peyton Manning and T. Martin. Even has a nice little ring from that national championship in 1998.
So Christian Henderson will enter the game and take the foul shot in place of Jake Davis, who leaves the game injured, holding his wrist. So we hope that
Henderson, the sophomore, is one of my favorite players out there. He's also a soccer player like me, and he scored a couple goals last year. He's very beneficial to the team, and we're glad to have him.
Thomas Paul comes away with the loose basketball, a three-pointer up. That one just off. Richmond near on the rebound, but instead it's going to be swiped away, and Brooks is going to come away with the defensive board. Christian Henderson is who knocks that one out of bounds, the junior. Six to 2, your score in favor of the home team, White County.
Playing tight defense here, they'll manage to sling it over to the wing, back to the corner, and looks like that'll be out of bounds.
A foul is going to be called against White County. That one coming against Thomas Brock. That'll be his first foul of the night.
Apologies, not out of bounds.
It'll be the third foul for White County. Turnaround shot for Brooks, good.
And both teams sitting at 3 fouls right now. Both teams not really in danger of getting into the bonus if they stay conservative. But I know both teams like to play really aggressive, and as that score margin widens, both teams probably will start getting a little chippy, start fighting harder for the ball, and we'll probably see one of the two teams go into the bonus.
Three-point attempt from Thomas Paul missing. Macon County will come away with the basketball after the shot was out of bounds. Tipped away momentarily. Brooks comes away with it. Three-pointer up. That one misses. Brooks so far the only Tiger that has scored in this one. He's got a couple of baskets for 4. Brooks, top of the key. Dribble inside, a good pass there to Gregory, and he'll miss. And White County comes away with the rebound. Trick Pinion.
Pinion, the dual sport athlete, really made a name for himself in football, and he decided to join the basketball team. He's been a very good player so far this season.
Pinion misses the 3, and now a ball batted away from Borden, and it's going to be fouled. Is going to be a foul, rather, coming against Sparta. It's going to be against Christian Henderson. And for Henderson, his first of the night. Inbound to the right wing, cross to the left wing now. Jumper, that one misses. And again, air ball will be heard from the crowd. And now reaching over and picking up the foul is going to be Gregory, who wears number 30.
You saw the girls team for the Macon County Tigers have a few air balls. Seems that the boys are following in their footsteps, something that they're going to want to avoid if they want to keep that crowd kind of silent.
A narrow game as we tick down near the end of the first quarter. White County 6, Macon County 4, and a very surprising score after nearly 7 minutes of play. Foul coming against Macon County. It's going to be against Calvert, wearing number 23, his first foul of the night. Or correction, coming against Brooks, wearing number 24, his second foul of the night. And if Brooks gets into foul trouble, Macon County is in trouble. So far, that's been their only offensive production as Brooks baskets for 4 points.
Paul directing traffic right now. He gets it to Pinion. And then blocks that pass there, but Warriors managed to recover.
Thought about it from the wing. Henderson instead pulls it back down. Over the middle, he's got Pinion. They'll pass it back out to Paul. Paul from the right wing, top of the key. Thought about another three. Don't pull the trigger. This time they do.
Henderson with a nice three there. They'll play tight defense here.
Henderson is on in the game as a replacement for Jake Davis, who left the game after about 3 minutes of play. Went out with a wrist injury.
And I saw Davis head back to the locker room. Doubtful he'll make a return. Probably, gathering his things. We wish him the best. He's a really great player, and it'd be a shame to see his season end now.
Since entering the game, Henderson, a three-pointer and a free throw for 4 points. As of now, the Warriors' leading scorer. Top of the key, Pinion. We'll go back to Thomas Paul. Pinion drives the lane, puts up a shot, is fouled and misses, but he's going to go to the line for two.
Pinion, pretty good on free throws so far this season. We'll see if he can drain two right here.
His first trip to the line tonight, Gregory called for the foul, his second. And he drains the first.
Makes the first one, and as he gets ready to shoot the second, I just want to give a shout out to Bell's Landscaping Services. Bell's Landscaping Services, White and surrounding counties. Call for a free quote today at 931-224-7798.
Pinion misses the second free throw, so it's 10-4 with 6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A deke there and a shot up, good. And a basket for Borden's, his first of the night, and the first score for Macon County since Brooks' 2 shots. And so at the end of the first quarter, it's a tight one in Sparta. 10 for the Warriors, 6 for the visitors.
And right now we can see our Landon Dickerson replay. Seems to be that three from Henderson.
Christian Henderson with a three-pointer. He's got 4 points on the night so far. Other scorers for White County, Thomas Paul with 3. Jake Davis, who is questionable to return, has 2. And then Trip Pinion is 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. For Macon County, Borden's wearing number 10 has 2 points, and then Brooks wearing number 24 has a pair of baskets. He has 4 points tonight, and so far is the Tigers' leading scorer. Boy, the pep band adds so much to this atmosphere, do they not?
Yeah, really great band. They got to take a trip down to the Outback Bowl this year, and honestly, a great experience. Wish I could have went.
I always love having the pep band at basketball games.
And Javis Richmond had a nice save there. About went out of bounds, and Warriorettes have it. Pinion has it at the wing. Warriors really trying to move the ball around here. Can't quite seem to get an open look for a shot, though. Great defense by Macon.
Pass to Thomas Paul on the right side. They'll go right back to Christian Henderson. Pinion. Henderson. Pinion drives it in, kicks it out to Paul. Three-pointer. Good.
Great shooter, honestly. He's leading scorer for the Warriors this season.
And the leading scorer in this contest as well. He's got a pair of triples for 6 points tonight. 13-6 your score with 6:50 to play here in the first half. 15-foot jumper, good. Basket falls for Fry. His first points of the night, and Macon County up to 8.
Hard check there from the Macon player. Reckon that'll be a block.
He goes against Fry, who just made that basket, so he picks up his first basket plus his first foul of the night, and that'll be the 7th foul against Macon County. And so heading to the line, one is Thomas Paul. His first trip to the line tonight.
He'll be sent to the line because Macon's in the Warriors are in the bonus. Macon has 7 fouls right now.
Thomas Paul hits the front end. He's got 7 points tonight and makes it a 14-8 game. Macon looking to make it 15 and does. 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He's now got 8.
Your Farm Bureau score update, 15-8, with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second.
With a tie-up near half court, Bordens with the basketball was in some trouble, and Macon County wants to call for a timeout. So with 6:30 remaining here in the first half, White County leading Macon County 15-8. Again, Thomas Paul, your leading scorer tonight. 8 points so far for the Warriors. He's got 2 3-pointers, and he's 2 of 2 from the free throw line so far. Jake Davis with 2, Trip Pinion with 1, and Christian Henderson, who's into the game in place of Jake Davis, has 4. He's got a 3-pointer and a free throw. So a short 30-second timeout from Macon. Looked like they were trying to save themselves from turning it over on a jump ball. Does so. They slow down the offense, but now get double teamed, and it's stripped away from Pinion. Pinion goes up with the right hand. Good.
Nice move, avoiding the defender there, and makes a really nice layup underhanded.
3 points on the night for Pinion with that field goal to go along with 1 free throw. And it's 17-8, and it looks like Sparta beginning to pull away.
Tipped there, but Macon recovers. Warriors bringing a lot of pressure, and they'll get caught up there. They'll send Macon to the line, and with Macon getting ready to shoot 2 free throws, I want to give a big shout out to Big and Tall Tree Works. Big and Tall Tree Works is a full-service, licensed and insured tree company offering trimming, removal, and storm cleanup services. Give them a call and set up a pre-estimate at 931-316-0968 or 931-808-0430.
Foul called against Christian Henderson, his first of the night. And Borden's at the line shooting 2, hits them both. So Bordens with 4 points on the night, has the field goal plus the 2 freebies, and now a 3-pointer coming from White County, and it's good. Thomas Brock.
Brock, a very good shooter. He really plays that stretch 4 role for the Warriors well.
Brock with the tray, 20-10 your score, a 10-point game in favor of the Warriors. Shot blocked, coming down with it, Pinion. Pinion, 2 men to beat, passes it off to the left side. Thomas Paul had a good look at it, but decided to eat it.
Paul.
And traveling all against White County, Thomas Brock took a step before he put the ball on the ground. And so a turnover for the Warriors.
5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Macon really needs to look to close this lead somewhat. Only down by 10, not too much to worry about. But, you know, if they want to stay in this contest, they're going to have to probably make a few threes or play some really great defense.
A wide open look at the lane. Brooks misses, and Japheth Richmond comes away with the defensive board for White County. Another look at it for Henderson. Pinion back to Henderson. Pass it off to Paul. Paul steps to the left, throws it up, misses. Richmond comes away with it. Will go up for the basket. He's fouled and just misses as he comes back down and nearly lands on top of Wicks. And being the good guy that Japheth is, helps Wicks up after the foul.
And Richmond leading the team in rebounds so far. He's he's honestly a really great defensive threat. Gets a lot of boards, a lot of blocks, creates a pretty big presence in the paint, and honestly gets a lot of second chance points when he can. And who can forget that monstrous dunk he has?
So 2 free throws, a little short. Second shot coming. Good at that time. Japheth Richmond 1 for 2 tonight from the free throw line. 21-10-11. Paul, the steal, goes up, makes the basket, and called the foul. Paul with another basket, his third of the night, and he's going to go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. Foul is going to be called against number 22. think that's incorrect, as they don't have a 22.
Here with our Landon Dickerson replay, can see that nice and one play there by Paul.
Foul coming against White County, and I was trying to make sure that I didn't miss a number 22 on the roster, and I didn't, so I'm not sure if they meant 32 on that foul.
Maybe Macon County just has a phantom player that we're not seeing.
At the line shooting 2 is Fry. He misses the first one. Second free throw up. That one is good, and he's got 3 points tonight with his 1 free throw and 1 field goal. Binion. Send it back out to the top of the key. Thomas Brock already has a 3-pointer tonight. Binion now in the corner. Drives. Send it back out. Richmond.
Macon with a tight defense.
Thomas Paul with the basketball. Right now, Sparta's leading scorer. Binion drives, kicks it out. 3-pointer up. From the corner, good. Logan Dickerson with the 3.
The Farm Bureau score update is right now sitting at 27-11. Warriors up with 3:37 left in the second.
Foul is called against Logan Dickerson. That's the second of the game, and headed to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 is Driver. And Driver misses the front end, so we'll not have a chance for a second.
Thanks to Richmond there with the great board.
Paul, a deep 3. That one a tad short, front iron. Pass down court. He's got Paul to beat. Throws up a shot, but it falls out of bounds, nowhere near the basket. And just a good chance by, or rather a good attempt by Borden to try to throw something up there and hopefully draw a foul, but he does not. Borden's going to exit the game. And now timeout between the officials, as they're going to have a quick conversation about something.
You ever wonder what the officials talk about in those circles?
All the time. Sometimes it's obvious, they're going to go look at a play or they're discussing, something flagrant, but other times you just wonder what could be.
Maybe they're talking about dinner later tonight.
I'm thinking about dinner later tonight. Right wing will take it back out to the front court. Binion. Left hand, pass to the corner. Thomas Brock. They'll take it back out again. Brock from the wing, misses. Richmond on the rebound. They'll send it right back out to Paul. Pinion from the corner. The 3, no good. Richmond with another offensive board. He's going to try to take this one himself. The shot misses. Air ball, rebounded. White County puts it right back up. The basket, Thomas Brock.
Great effort there by Japheth Richmond. Honestly, he's just such a presence in the paint. It's hard to beat that height.
And a quick 3-pointer from Driver. And Macon County answers. 29-14. They've cut the Warriors lead back down to 15. 3-pointer coming is off, no good. Rebounded Macon County, and he's double-teamed, in trouble, and a foul going to be called against White County.
Right now, your foul count sitting at 8-9 in favor of the Warriors.
And I think that's going to be foul number 8, and it is. Pinion is called for the infraction, and so 1-and-1 to the line goes number 20, Flowers. Flower, his first trip to the line tonight. Front end misses, and the deflection will go off of a Warriors player. So it'll be Macon County basketball under their own goal. 29-14. Inbound from beyond the arc, drives the baseline, shot is swatted away. Good job, Thomas Paul, getting all ball. But somehow Macon County still comes away with the loose ball.
High pressure here from the Warriors.
They'll pass it off to the right side. Gordon's all covered up. Stripped away, going up, and good, he's fouled.
Man.
Thomas Paul looked like he was left.
Only Paul could dunk. He'd have so many this season with how many fast breaks he's been on.
And just a bad decision by Borden's there, who picks up his second foul of the night. It was obvious that Paul was on his way to the basket and was going to make that shot, so no need to touch it. But instead, they give him a freebie, and he hits it.
Right now, Macon County trying to make something happen. Loose ball there. Really struggling to work around this almost triple team that the Warriors are bringing. Ball's knocked out there. I believe that'll be Warrior ball. Brock ready to inbound to Pinion. Pinion will walk it up slow, probably just trying to waste time. Maybe looking for that last second shot. Paul will have it in the corner. Back to Pinion. Pinion's gonna work it around to Paul. Paul from the corner. That is off the top of the backboard.
This is the three-pointer. Down basket for Macon County. That one scored by their number 10 Bordens, and he is on fire so far. He's now got 6 points tonight.
Farm Bureau score update. Time running down, 30 seconds left. Warriors sitting at 32-16. Warriors have double the score of Macon County right now. Is not something Macon County is going to be happy about heading into the locker room.
From the circle, will direct traffic, and he gives off to Trip Pinion. They're going to apply pressure to make him shoot the ball. Instead, he passes it out to Logan Dickerson, and now a three-pointer coming from the corner. That one missed by Paul, and ricocheted out of bounds, and it's going to be White County basketball as Macon the last to touch it as it goes off the hands of number 14, Cawthorn.
2.6 here. Warriors will take the last second shot, and that is good. Nice shot there.
What a way to go to halftime. A huge three-pointer from Thomas Brock. His second three-pointer of the night. He's got 8 points tonight for White County, and the Warriors are going to lead this one 35-16 at halftime.
And right now with your halftime, we'll be recognizing the middle school boys and cheerleaders, and then I will have a special interview with Marsha Jackson, head coach of the girls basketball team for the middle school.
While we're waiting for the team to come out onto the court, we can tell you that Trip Pinion has 3 points tonight. Jake Davis with 2. He, of course, left in the first with an injury to his wrist. Thomas Paul leading scorer so far. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points tonight for Thomas Paul. Thomas Brock tonight has 8 points. Japheth Richmond, 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Christian Henderson with 4 points. And then Logan Dickerson with a three-pointer tonight as well. And so that's the scoring for White County as we turn it down to the court for tonight's presentation.
And right now I'll be having a special interview with Marsha Jackson, again, the head coach of the girls basketball for the middle school.
Shelby Gibson. Addie Chris. Jolie McBride. Keely Nash. Haley Wilds. Allison Wallace. And the 7th graders, Taylor Baker. Addison Clark. Allison Dipple. Maddox Dildon. Ashlyn Dodson, McKenna Laws, Madeline Savage, Amberlyn Simmons, cheerleading coaches are Lindsay Bull and Sarah Halliburton. Ladies and gentlemen, the White County Middle School 7th and 8th grade cheerleaders. And now let's meet the varsity basketball team, varsity boys at White County Middle School. Hunter Rawls, Mason Steele,
I can see I'm having trouble.
Xavier Hamlin, Cole Sims, Tucker Pinion, J.G. Wallace, Brett Underwood, Andrew Price, Austin Youngty, and David Phillips. The JV team, Jack Carpenter, JoJo Dowell, Cole Gentry, Jordan Fillmore, Carter Seal, Caitlin Sievers, Eli Smith, Jack Walker, managers are Kevin Thomason, Arian Claus, the 6th grade boys, Max Warner, Noah Behringer, Gene Taylor, Jackson Birch, Henry Usry, Matthew Wilson, Griffin Adams, Lenny Stone, Colton Norris, Hayden Goins, Connor Shannon, Lucas Phillips. The coaches are Mark Sims, Cole Bowling, and Daniel Johnson. The White County Middle School 6th, 7th, and 8th
And with recognitions over, I am here with Miss Marsha Jackson. How have you been this evening?
I am wonderful. Got to watch some good girls basketball first and now with the boys, so we're great.
Yeah, I'm sure you love watching girls basketball considering you're the head coach of the middle school.
Definitely.
Now y'all just won the championship and now y'all are heading to state. How has that experience been?
It has been wonderful. This is the first time in 4 years that we've made it this far. We've always made it to the semifinals and gotten beat, so this is great for these kids. They've worked hard, so it's very exciting. Everybody's really excited at the middle school for it.
And how's that been for the kids? Have they been, rowdy and excited?
Yes, they are really excited. Last night was big. It was a really good game. We ended up coming out, I think we beat them by 18, but it was a real close game at the beginning, and the girls were just so excited at the end of the game.
Yeah, and tell me, so we know you're the head coach, but what else do you do here in White County?
So I teach special education at the middle school.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a lot of special kids in that program.
I do. It's the best. Yes, definitely.
And they compete in the Special Olympics. Do you help with that?
I do. Of course, we have not been able to do it because of COVID.
Yeah.
But hopefully soon we will be able to get back in it with our middle school. It goes in with Miss Fields at the high school, and we all go together. So it's a lot of fun too.
What a wonderful experience. Speaking of wonderful experiences, we get to see y'all in state.
Yeah.
How are you preparing for that?
So we have been, of course, we try to run everything that Coach Dodgen does to get my girls prepared to come up here and contribute. So right now we're just really working on fundamentals, shooting a lot right now, kind of trying to be real fun with it.
Yeah.
Not too much stress, and just go in and be ready to play hard Friday night.
Yeah, I understand for middle school. They're not very serious about a lot of things. We share a practice field. I play soccer.
Oh, okay, cool.
And we share a practice field with the middle school boys. They're always running around acting goofy. But it's great to watch them. Those are the guys that get to play next year, and
right. It's just you have to have a little focus.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that they got a little focus at some point. But you're exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, and focus is a key thing. How do you get them to pay attention?
So today during practice we had a little fun activity at the beginning just to kind of get it out of them, and then we just have to all come together. I usually put them on the baseline, make them run a little bit.
I know about running.
Yes, I'm sure you do. So that always gets their focus when you put
said you follow Dodgen's plan.
I do.
You know, do you and him communicate a lot?
We do. Of course, his daughter Gracie and my niece Mia are best friends. So they've played together forever. So we've been family friends with the Dodgens for a long time. And I started 4 years ago and just started trying to do everything that they do. Coach Dodgen lets my group go with the camps in the summer with him to MTSU. And so my girls get to watch everything, and then we also get to play. So it's been really good the last couple of years.
You know, it's no wonder that our girls team are so good with you and Coach Dodgen at the helm. Watching them, I get to commentate on them playing. Real fun experience, you know. And I know, so how long have you been coaching, by the way?
This is my 11th year.
11?
Yeah.
So you know all the girls pretty much?
I do, yeah. On the high school team up until I had Mia and them last year. That was my first year of coaching at Woodland Park. I started at Woodland Park. So, yes, I know all of them. I've had Nia, I've had Celeste, I've had Carly and Brayton. I've had all of them. So it's fun.
You know, no wonder they're so great. They have such a wonderful coach like you.
Thank you.
And with that, I think we're going to wrap up the interview. You have been an absolute wonder, and I'm so glad I got to interview you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem. They tell me as I get here.
Break or anything? Good?
Back at Roy Fool Gymnasium, set to begin the second half of basketball between White County and Macon County. County leading this one 35-16 as we begin the second half, and two very different teams when you look at the standings.
Yeah, and you know, the Macon County boys have put up I must say a better effort. Not that the girls weren't trying, but you can definitely tell they've come with more of a competitive side tonight. They're really trying to get that upset win. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to happen, but I'll never say never.
Take another look at there's another foul's coming before we can even get our sentence out of our mouths. That one's going to come against Brooks, and I think that's his third foul tonight as he just runs all over Christian Henderson.
I believe that's Javen Strode, actually.
Let's see. And you are correct. So Strode is who gets ran over. And now the referees are going to talk amongst themselves. And so I think now there's a question of whether these will be offsetting fouls.
Refs trying to figure out what happened. Let's hope they did a pretty good job.
So nothing comes of it. Instead, it'll just be the foul against Macon County, nothing against White County, as we had feared there for just a few seconds. And so your score remains 35-16 as releasing a three-pointer and knocking it down is Thomas Brock. That is his third three-pointer of the night. He is the scoring started.
Brock, probably the best three-point shooter we have on this team, drains pretty much everything he puts up. Really spectacular to watch him play.
But these two teams, as a turnover occurs for Macon County, a offensive foul called against Macon. These two teams, very different, as Macon enters the game 3-20 on the year, 0-11 in 7-3A. They've lost their last 16 in a row. Their only wins this season, a 61-51 win over Westmoreland, and then a pair of Hall of Fame game wins over Hume Fogg and Clark Range.
Nice block there by Gardenhire.
They started the season 2-1 as a three-pointer is released, missed, and Macon County comes away with the board. Good shot.
Macon County couldn't quite get the fast break to go. Great defense from the Warriors. And then that'll be a foul on Gardenhire, but really a great effort there. Didn't even really have to even try to jump to block that.
Macon County, despite losing their last 16 in a row, started the season 1-3-4 through their first 7 games, but after that, things went south for the Tigers. As the lefty puts a shot at the free throw, and that one is off the mark, no good. So Borden's second attempt. And that's the first points of the second half for the Tigers.
Brock will bring it down and give it to Pinion. Pinion looks like he's gonna drive, gets it to Brock. Brock to Strode, Strode to Thomas.
Three-pointer, no good, rebounded by Bordens. Bordens brings it down court, right to left, rather left to right now, as we begin the second half. Bordens dribbles that one off of his foot, but corralled by Wicks before it gets away from the Tigers. A three-pointer, missed Bordens. And White County comes away with defensive board. Pinion, three-pointer up. That one rebounded Paul, and he'll dribble it back out.
Paul, really I want to say the conductor of the court. He's really a great floor general, you know. You can always see him directing traffic, calling plays, setting things up. I mean, he's a star player for sure, but he couldn't do it without such great teammates.
Three-pointer missed by Gardenhire. Rebound and a shot up and a foul, and that one's going to be against Macon County. That one's against Borders, number 10. And into the line to shoot 2. And had been mispronouncing number 4 and number 10's last names. The handwriting on the roster will receive looks like Bordens, but instead it's Borders.
Well, you know, you can't get all the names right. Trust me, I've messed up quite a few in my few games as a commentator.
So thankfully our PA announcer could overhear that one. A foul coming now against White County. And that one's going against Gardenhire, wearing number 23. That'll be his first foul, and the third this half for White County. As floating a basket up there is Wicks, and that's his first 2-point.
Brock Strode, or Henderson, apologies.
Henderson back out to Paul, top of the key. He'll pass it off to the right side to Gardenhire. Strode dribbles in, right hand, goes to the basket, puts it up and in, and gets fouled.
Henderson, great play there and a nice drive. Puts up a hard 2 points, but he gets it in. And you know, with him shooting a free throw, I just want to give a big shout out to Big and Tall Tree Works. Big and Tall Tree Works is a full service, licensed and insured tree company offering trimming, removal, and storm cleanup services. Give them a call and set up a free estimate at 931-316-0968 or 931-808-0430.
Christian Henderson hits the free throw. Richmond in defense wants that one away, and it's grabbed by Thomas Brock.
Henderson, nice
Down low
pass.
to Richmond. Richmond goes up for the shot, has it knocked away, no foul. Macon to the basket, good, and that was scored by Wicks.
Good fast break there for Macon. That'll put him 21.
4 points tonight for Wicks, 43-21, as you mentioned, as that one goes out of the reach of Richmond and out of bounds.
Farm Bureau score update right now was 43-21 with 4:20 left in the third. You know, Warriors have double the score of Macon County in the third. That's not something Macon wants to see.
Richmond, with his 6'7" frame, goes up and snags the rebound. Three-pointer coming from Strode. That one misses. Wicks on the rebound. Somehow, White County comes away with it before it's knocked out of the hands of Thomas Brock. The rest of District 7 3A, Stone Memorial leads the district. They're number 22 in the state. They are 8-2 in district play. They've got a tough one tonight at number 4, Knox Webb. Cumberland County 7-2 at second place. Cap County tonight. Livingston Academy third place at 6-4 is at Upperman. Of course, White County hosting Macon County tonight, as that one is off the mark. Upperman at 4-5 is taking on Livingston Academy tonight. DeKalb County, Cumberland County, and then obviously Macon County at 0-11 is here in Sparta.
Brock dribbling around, gets it down to Richmond. Richmond up and good, but there will be a foul called.
And the shot comes after the whistle. Foul is going to be called against Fry, number 13 of Macon County. And that's his second foul, not a shooting foul, and so White County will not go to the line. Instead, it's just fifth foul for Macon as the shot is off the mark. And swiped right out of the hands of Fry. A good job there, Pinion, to strip that one. Richmond thought he was going to try to back it in. Instead goes to Paul from beyond the three-point line. Misses. Pinion on the ground fighting for it. Wicks comes away with it.
We'll try to get it into the paint, and that's a nice bucket for Macon County.
That's Brooks on the basket. That's his third of the night. He's got 6 now for Macon County.
Dribbled off the foot there by Pinion, but managed to be recovered, and that's going to be a timeout for the Warriors. With this timeout, I want to give a shout out to Bell's Landscaping Services. Bell's Landscaping services White County and surrounding counties. Call for a free quote today at 931-224-7798.
Head coach Eric Mitchell calls for the timeout. He recently accomplished a career feat of 500 wins. That was back on December 10th at Upperman.
I actually got to see the ceremony for that. That was quite nice.
Coach Mitchell began his coaching career in 1997 at Pickett County, where he was Mr. Basketball. He came to Sparta in 2004 after 3 years at Loudoun County. Congratulations to Coach Mitchell on 500 career wins. 43-23 your score with 2:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Not quite the blowout that we expected. Macon County has played very well against these fourth place Warriors. Driving to the basket was Paul, but the foul was called on the ground.
Yeah, Macon fighting really hard, trying not to give up a big lead, hoping to make this game look a little better at the end of the night.
Macon County coming up, their next game, their final game of the regular season is a tough one. They will host Clay County, the number 5 team in Single A, on Thursday night, February 10th, as Pinion sneaks in from behind and takes that one away. A three-pointer up, and that one a little too strong. Richmond goes up for the rebound, knocks it away, and Pinion comes away with it. From the corner, Paul, he thinks about it. Instead, takes a step to the left, and now 3 seconds, a lane violation that's going to be called against White County. Pinion was hanging out the paint for too long.
Right now, your Farm Bureau score update sitting at 43-23 with 2 minutes left in the third.
with a 20-point lead. The Warriors are looking to make it 3 wins in a row. They took down Warren County on January 31st with a 64-43 win. And then on February 4th, a huge upset over Livingston Academy, 51-28, as Jacob Richmond with the big two-handed dunk.
Told you, gotta watch out for that monstrous slam.
Richmond's first basket of the night, and it's a big one. He's got 3 points for the Warriors tonight. As Paul tries to wrestle that one away, no avail though. And Macon County comes away. Pinion puts a hand in there and knocks it out. Paul, one hand, up and good. The layup. (47-23) with just over a minute to play here in the third quarter.
They'll get Pinion with the kickball there.
Stoppage will have a chance for the Warriors to send Jackson Young into the game wearing number 12. Exiting the game is number 10, Christian Henderson. Richmond out in the front court on defense. Pinion is at the post. Misses. Out of bounds off the hands of, thought it was going to be off of Paul. Instead, they say it's off of Macon County.
With less than a minute left here in the third, Warriors probably just going to try to drain the clock up. It looks like Pinion's moving pretty fast. Guess they're not too worried about taking that last second shot.
Paul, a jumper from the box, misses, rebounded, and fouled is Jackson Young in his first minute of action tonight. He's going to go to the line to shoot the 2 free throws, actually. They called that one a shooting foul, and so he's going to have 2 chances at this one. He hits the first one.
While he's shooting that second one, I want to give a shout out to Bell's Landscaping Services. Bell's Landscaping Services, White and surrounding counties. Call for a free quote today at 931-224-7798.
Jackson Young hits the second free throw. 3 your score with less than 40 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Paul intercepts the pass, goes up with the right hand, misses. Richmond on the rebound and gets fouled. And so
Macon getting ready to inbound here.
And I misspoke, it's Richmond who gets charged for the foul. So that'll be Japus' first foul of the night. The 4th against White County in this second half.
And right now, foul count in the third sitting at 7-4 in favor of the Warriors. Warriors right now in the bonus. I'm sure they'll take a good advantage of that in the 4th.
Foul coming against Trip Pinion. That'll be his second foul of the night, now 7-5. The foul tally with Macon County 7. To the line to shoot 2, Macon County. That hit the first one. Second shot on its way, good as well. 49-25, 10 seconds to play. Paul driving to the basket, goes up with one hand and gets it to fall. Thomas Paul, his second basket of the second half. And time will expire before Macon can get a shot off. And so your score at the end of 3 quarters, 51-25 in favor of White County.
Warriors still got double the points Macon County does. In the 4th, not looking too hot for Macon County.
We were mentioning upcoming games just a little earlier. Next game on the schedule for White County is Cumberland County. They're going to host Cumberland County here on Friday, February 11th. And then again, Saturday, they're going to have to turn right back around and head up to Cumberland County for a rematch. Those will be the final 2 games of the regular season. Here's again a home game Friday night against Cumberland County. And then Saturday, their final road game of the season, February 12th at Cumberland County. rescheduled graphic. You can see that.
You see on the 4th they face Livingston. On the 8th they're facing Macon, which is today. And on the 11th they'll be facing Cumberland.
Yeah, Cumberland County on the 11th. And then it's not on the graphic, but Saturday, February 12th, that's a rescheduled game, so that's why it's not on our graphic. The Warriors visiting Cumberland County. And then after that, it's time for district tournament play to start. A ton of reschedulings this season due to COVID, and then all of the snow that we've had in the Upper Cumberland area so far this winter time. It's been I feel a little strange, and I know I've been living in Alabama for the past 7 years, and so I didn't get to see a ton of snow while I was down there, but still kind of strange to see that many snow days here for us recently.
Yeah, I said I can complain about the COVID, but I can't complain about the snow. Trust me. I know this might be bad. I know, you know, if I have any family listening, they probably don't want to hear it, but I don't like going to school sometimes. I'm sure the administrators and teachers are just devastated to hear that, but you know, I think it's time they hear the hard truth.
A short timeout, and we go right back to action. 7:35 to play in this contest. White County leading 51-25. Japheth Richmond knocks that one away. Paul, no one in front of him, goes up for the dunk and has that one roll off. Rebounded, though, by White County and put it right back up as Thomas Brock for two. He wanted that dunk so bad.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think that would be a dream of any basketball player to be able to dunk in a real game.
You can see Richmond out in the front court. He's going to draw a foul, and I think he thought that he had forced that one back over the timeline. He wanted over and back called against Brooks, but instead Brooks draws a foul, and Richmond called for his second infraction of the night. So Richmond, the 6'7" forward, is out in the front court on defense. Pinion is in the post. Pass off to the right side, three-pointer up, and that one is good for Driver. His second three-pointer of the night tonight. And now they're going to pressure Pinion in the backcourt. Pinion ahead to Paul. And he'll back it out near the circles.
Pinion, nice spin there, shakes off the defender, and he'll get it to Paul. Paul up, and that's off.
Paul stops and pops, misses the 15-footer, and now a no-look pass under the basket, and that one is good for Driver, despite the best efforts of Richmond on the swat.
Well, I thought he was going to break the backboard for a second, how hard he slapped it.
Richmond steps out on the left wing. Pinion now. Brings it back out to midcourt. Now will go to work. Paul, corner. Richmond, three-pointer, no good. That one off the top of the backboard. Rebounded and put it right back. Jackson Young. Young now with 4 points tonight, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, has a basket.
Warriors bring a double team, trying to pressure Macon into a mistake, and Macon trying to move it around.
To the left wing. Brooks will direct traffic. He goes to Border. Border in the corner now. And a shove will be called against the Warriors.
A little, hard defense there by the Warriors, a little too hard. That'll put both teams in the bonus now.
Jackson Young called for the push. As you mentioned, the 1-and-1. Free throw up and good. He's 3 of 3 from the line tonight. Looking to make it 4 for 4.
Puts up one, that's off.
Missed the back end, and White County comes away with the rebound. And this has been a much more competitive game than expected based on the last game they played. As knocking down the three-pointer at Thomas Paul.
Can't say it's the hardest, game they've had to face this season. I think I might have been a part of that. They had a pretty good one last week.
The last time these two teams met was back on January 14th at Macon County. The Warriors came away from that one victors 74-25 as Richmond puts up the jumper, and it's 60-33. Richmond 4 points in this half. Corner Borders. Cross court to Brooks. Paul knocked it away. Richmond comes away with it. Gives to Paul. Paul, the layup good.
Paul loves that underhanded layup on the fast break. It's almost perfect at it.
22 points on the night for Thomas Paul after that layup. And Paul's going to knock this one away all by himself once again, and another right-handed layup.
Man, I know he wants to dunk that, but I know he also doesn't want to sit on the bench for taking too many bad shots, you know?
That's 11 points this half for Paul. And he is absolutely on fire tonight for White County. Coach Mitchell is going to sub Paul out along with Richmond. Into the game now for White County comes number 23, Jeremiah Gardenhire. Jackson Young remains on the court. Christian Henderson back into the game. Thomas Brock stays in the game. And Pinion stays in the game as well as he gets a sneaker on that one. And now subbing in for Pinion. Checking in is going to be Logan Dickerson. Dickerson with 3 points tonight. He hit a three-pointer back in the first half. Christian Kelso wearing number 20 into the game for White County as well. 3:45 to go in this contest. A lob gets over the head and out of bounds, just out of the reach of Hudson.
That'll be Warrior ball in your Farm Bureau score update right now. 64-33 Warriors. Only 3 minutes and 38 left in this contest.
Macon County is going to call a full time out with, like you said, 3:38 remaining in the contest. Again, the next game for Macon County is a tough one. They've got number 5 Clark County on Thursday, February 10th. And then White County, the number 20 team in the state. Back-to-back games against Cumberland County, who's the 31st team in the state. A lot of moving and shaking could go on with those two games. Cumberland County right now sits second in the district standings. White County is 4th. Cumberland 7-2 on the year. White County 5-4. White County and Cumberland County will face each other here in Sparta on Friday night and then up in Cumberland on Saturday. 3:30 to go in the contest.
Henderson dribbling it out right now. Warriors probably going to try to waste some time, but they're still going to keep that foot on the pedal.
That's one of the good things about not having a shot clock in high school basketball is cutting straight to the hoop is Christian Henderson for 2. Just that you can hang on to the ball for as long as you want and try to run that clock out without having to be forced to put up a shot.
Yeah. I think I saw a story recently about a team that did that pretty much for an entire game. I can't say that's the exactly the basketball spirit, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to win.
A great pass missed after Claiborne's shot, but on the rebound and putting it back up is Bandy, and he's got his first 2 points of the game. If I saw a game where the team held on to the ball for pretty much the entire game and it came out to be like a final of 10-8, that's when I would be lobbying for
a shot
clock in high school basketball. Three-pointer up and good. Jackson Young on the triple.
I mean, at least you get a good chance to, talk about some other stuff happening, might bring up some NBA stuff. I know there was a lot of trades today in the NBA. Very exciting.
Hudson with the basket for Macon County. That's his first of the night. Now a whistle. And a sub for White County exiting the game, Gardenhire, and checking in is going to be Luke Sparkman. Sparkman, the sophomore center, stands in at 6'5", got a nice ovation as he came out onto the court. Battling for the rebound. And it looks like Macon's going to come away with it, but then throw it away. Bandy on the floor fighting for it. Thought he had May behind him, and it ricochets out of bounds. 69-37, less than 2 minutes to play.
Right now, Macon look like they're trying to just waste some time. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Warriors come down and not really try to put up a shot.
Christian Henderson knocks the ball out of bounds, and so Macon will have to inbound once again, and they go to Flowers. Flowers, one of a few looking for his first points of the night. He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line so far. Has to get it out of the corner. That one knocked away. Henderson gets a hand on it. He gives to Dickerson. Dickerson from the left wing goes to the right wing. Three-pointer. That one in and out. Rebounded by the Warriors, though. Kelso comes away with it. Driving toward the basket, baseline, and Dickerson runs into Claiborne. A screen called against Claiborne, and so heading to the line for the 1-and-1 for White County is Dickerson.
That one's good. That'll put them up to 70.
Dickerson now on the night, 4 points. Hit a three-pointer in the first half and is 1 of 2 right now from the free throw line, make it 2 of 2. So 5 points tonight for Dickerson.
Macon still trying to put some points up, but loose pass there. 43.9 left in the fourth. Probably to see the Warriors, dribble this one out.
Three-pointer coming. They'll cut one loose, and Kelso with the three. His first points of the night. 74-37. Second to last home game of the season for White County. They'll have another one Friday, and it's a big one when they host Cumberland County. If you're a Warriors fan, they need you here.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's done packed up trying to beat the traffic out.
74-37, a 15-footer, and that one good. And a nice basket for Hudson here near the end of the game. He's got 4 points. And time will expire, and that will do it for us here at Royceville Gymnasium. Your final score tonight, the Warriors 74, Macon County 39, a huge night from Thomas Paul, and again another highlight dunk from Jacob Richardson.
Any final thoughts on how Macon County can hopefully overcome this loss? Now the Warriors will look to carry this momentum into the next game.
You just have to hope to come back next season stronger. Very tough season for Macon County. Not a lot you can do at this point in the season, You see them gathering at half court right now, and, at this point you kind of just have to enjoy it. If you're a senior, your last few moments as a Tiger. Meanwhile, across the court, White County is hoping to get favorable seeding in the district tournament, but they're going to have to go through Cumberland County in order to do that. And you're familiar with Cumberland County. You're kind of familiar with this district. How big of a game is that for these two teams?
Oh, it's incredibly important, Warriors really need to beat them if they want to, have a good chance, seeding and all that. Every game is important now. But these last few games, any win can put you, however higher in the bracket, and it give you a more favorable opponent heading into the playoffs.
Well, that'll do it for us tonight here at Royceville Gymnasium. Your final score again, the Warriors 74, the Tigers 39. For Adam Hitchcock, I'm Tyler Brown from Warrior Media saying so long from Royceville Gymnasium.
Y'all have a good night.